Whoop, whoop, what's up, Bearcats and Jugger Bros? It's Thursday. Y'all know what that means. We're here hanging and chilling for the HMG JCW Lunacy and TNA Impact watch-alongs. Don't forget to sign your NDA, pal. Whoop, whoop. And, man, definitely looking forward to tonight's show. We are currently at the premiere stream on youtube.com, so Psychopathic Records, watching it there. Right at the end of the countdown. Like, right at the end of that countdown. Like once the screen goes black, we're right there. We got our usual countdown, hitting 3, 2, 1, play, hitting play on play. But what's up, y'all? Let's see who we got joining us tonight. We got Buckshot Kid, we got Lab Rat, whoop, whoop. Good to see you guys. Hope all is well. Yes, we'll be starting here and doing our count. All right, let's go ahead and hit it. 3, 2, 1, play in 3, 2, 1. Play. If you need a timestamp, let me know.
Please welcome my guest at this time, Big Al. Big Al, Vince Russo has put you in charge again tonight. Can you live up to those expectations?
Well, Matt, side note, thank you for not doing this in the back of this time. But Vince gave me the keys to this place because of how amazing of a job I did the last time I was the showrunner for the women's division. So with access to the entire roster,
What's up, Lab Rat? Whoop, whoop.
a show that nobody is
Time to get insane, pal. Actually, that's tomorrow night.
Going to see why Big Al falls the size of a grapefruit.
More JCW Lunacy is on the way.
And Big Al with them grapefruits, pal.
Violent J.
Yeah, so we have programming change. We are doing Insanity tomorrow night after SmackDown. Whoop, whoop. And what's up, Dan? Whoop, whoop. Send in the clouds, pal. Mm.
Because I like to fight as soon as the JWO. And that's why we like to make a special challenge to Luciano's. The JWO and the Brothers of Construction together against the Lucianos and any other two partners you can find. What do you say to little gore games?
Get me gore games, pal.
For power.
How often do you see cross like this?
Also never. Stay in the death valley, driver.
There's a cover waiting. The ref is down.
I like how they trimmed the ketchup packets.
The match is over. The King of Conley, count 3, symbolic gesture. Hey, Big Al.
What do you want, Karen?
I heard you're in charge now. You know, I have a proposal for you.
Oh, okay.
Chivalry isn't dead. Go on. Go. This way. Get around. Fuck off.
Cameraman, fuck off. Oof. Is that Katie Forbes?
She is the showrunner for the evening, the one and only Big Al Alex Coyle.
Well, we will see if Big Al's grapefruits yield success in matchmaking, because Big Al, for the second time in her career, wields the power of showrunner, and we know we can expect anything when it comes to the mind of Big Al. This time it's over the entire.
Yeah, give me some Big Al, pal.
Vince Russo.
And hey, what's up, cold-blooded? Whoop whoop.
So he has named me the showrunner, and tonight we are gonna have a pay-per-view caliber event. Now, since I want to play fun and games, you know, Choppa City, you guys are gonna go against none other than Ruffo and Yabo, the brothers of construction.
Yeah, that was. We need that to come back this week. That was funny.
Since Haley decided she was gonna smack me for whatever reason, I got something big planned for her. She is gonna be in a three-way match against J-Rod and Freya the Slayer. And the moment you guys have all been waiting for, Big Al is going to be taking on Danny Mo for the JCW Women's Championship. Oh. So, wanted to come up with this John Tunney.
Yeah, I'm currently listening to it right now. Well, not right now, but I'm in the middle of it.
Once a month. That does not mean that Caleb does not have to wrestle tonight. So, Caleb, you are wrestling Kerry Martin.
Wow. Wow.
I don't know if Big Al was alive within the lifetime of Jack Tunney.
Or John Tunney. Any of the Tunneys.
So we got Kerry Morton and Big Al. Or no, Kerry Morton versus Caleb Conley.
Invoke the name of the reigning world champion, and Caleb Conley, no doubt not too pleased after months of dodging Kerry.
Good call.
He's gonna face it tonight. Monstrosity, known as Cruel, is right by Caleb.
Yeah, that is a big match for them to go to.
Excuse me, what? You're not playing what? You have the audacity to come out and say that I am going to wrestle Kerry Morton? Do you have any fucking idea who I am? I am the chosen one. I am the measuring.
You look like Kenny Powers on a bender.
And I only have to wrestle when I want to wrestle. There's no fucking way that you cleared that with Vince. You know what? Call him right now. Really? Caleb. Right. He's gonna call Vince Russo from the middle of the ring. Vince is not in charge. Vince gave his 50% to Al for the night.
Whoop whoop.
Don't you know he turns his phone off after?
Al, I'm going to give you one more chance. You are going to change this match. See, my mom, she raised me right. What? I would never put my hands on a lady. But see, the problem is, I'm walking around with this 7-foot-tall fucking monster, and the truth is,
Hey, what's up, Mick Masters? Whoop whoop.
hey, wait a minute. So, you're going to change the match, or shit's going to... Hail again, abusing...
Hey, what's up, Nelson? Whoop whoop. Going good, pal. We are currently on JCW TNA, airs live in about 50 minutes.
And before things go from bad to worse, oh, cool.
Yes, we are at the minus 58-minute, 10-second mark. Around that area. Yeah, 58 minutes, minus 58 minutes and 10 seconds.
Promoter Violent J, bringing his power into the equation. I'm gonna tell you something right now.
Hey, what's up, Buckshot Kid? Whoop whoop.
You're Willie Mack aren't here yet, but we be handling this.
Happy Thursday. Whoop whoop.
But since you're not here, I'm gonna handle this as the 50% owner of JCW.
Hey, we're glad to see you here, though. You did find it. Whoop whoop.
I happen to love the card Big L came up with. Top to bottom. I agree with everything she wrote. With just a couple of tiny little changes. For example, if Kerry Martin beats you tonight, he will be the first up for a title shot at your belt. Number two, if Cruel interferes in a match, I will have the referee disqualify your ass, and Kerry Martin will still be first up for a shot at your JCW Lunacy title. Oh, that's huge. Caleb, no, that's how we're gonna do it. Singer wouldn't want to be play my music.
Whoop whoop.
You fucking touch that music. Why don't you turn your bitch ass around? You think you're gonna walk in here like fucking John Wick and just take over? Nah, motherfucker, this is my show. You think you're gonna do something? You ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. What's that shit you always say? Wicked clowns never die? We're gonna find out tonight. You're gonna hit me? You ain't gonna do shit.
Caleb's really out of line here.
Hit me. Come on. Oh no!
Oh no!
Cody!
Oh,
you fucked up there. Oh no! Violent Jack.
Okay, where's the JWO? Yep, and here they come.
But that worked.
No, it's cocaine. Get me cocaine, pal. I love how anytime he comes out, the crowd throws straws.
Cocaine saves the day.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Oh man, that could have got really scary.
You say it's too sweet.
Abuse of power, neutralized for now, and recognition for cocaine.
Drew looks like he wouldn't mind getting his hands on cocaine on skin. I mean, this is just
Yep,
relentless.
straws are there every time.
Well, Caleb seems out of control over Cruel now, but Caleb won't have Cruel in tow when he meets Kerry Martin one-on-one later tonight with a title shot at stake. As these two blame one another, but it's clear cocaine is the one that has the love of all the lunatics.
I've been all right. How are you?
A wild, unpredictable way to kick off Lunacy. Who knew it would get more chaotic when Vince Russo wasn't running the show? Joe Dabrowski, Mark Roberts, and Theta Scott on a night where Big Al's showrunner tonight. Violent J's approved all the matches, including Big Al challenging Danny Mo. Mo has been preoccupied by her personal issues.
Well, Big Al said she would deliver a pay-per-view
Been good.
quality
Been
card.
good.
We have just that, including tag team.
If it's all good to me, you got to make that money, pal. Got to make that money, pal.
And we just saw that go ahead and get Cruel versus cocaine, as well as Caleb Conley is going to have to wrestle Kerry Martin. And if Cruel interferes, that's a DQ.
Yeah, Cruel and Cocaine, a late hour edition. We just got word of it. Caleb and Kerry one-on-one. It's the matchup boys for many, many months, but it is your main event here tonight on JCW Lunacy. acoustics in this building are tremendous. Ample to enjoy the sweet sounds of suffering, because Danielle, you're about to experience a symphony of destruction.
I know he's doing a good. He's absolutely nailing it. And with the fact that he's got that giant, you know, crew behind him, yeah, he can do absolutely do that because he knows he's got that dude behind, you know, backing him up.
JCW show. Special surprise, exclusive news, killer interviews, and footage. So when the final bell rings and you still want more, we have the score.
Yeah, so because of SummerSlam programming changes, we'll be doing Insanity tomorrow night.
We run it right back. A space-dripping crowd still chanting. We go live while your heart's still panting. Backstage Lunacy, all access.
They do it. Yeah, they do it in a tremendous job.
Jeff Way, live Thursday nights following JCW Lunacy exclusively.
Yeah, I think this is the last episode of that this particular round of tapings. That'd be tremendous, and then it turns into a and then Mickey and Cruel end up falling in love. That's where it ends up going. And then you get that bar scene of Carrie and Caleb just sit like they meet each other at the bar. It's like, my bodyguard left me. Yeah, mine too. And they just start drinking. They start pounding drinks. Actually, I can check on Twitter real quick. It might have it on. Might have it on the on there. They might have an next post out.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Get your fall. Introducing first.
Special guest Joe Dombrowski. Whoop whoop.
Well, the ultimate athlete has seen some
Whoop whoop.
They're back on the same page, and where they go, usually the brass knuckles seem to follow.
J-Rod, the ultimate athlete, he's someone who has just been, since he came to JCW, just so single-minded, and that single-minded took a victory. I mean, she has held forward already.
Oh yeah, and that's forgot to mention again. For this SummerSlam weekend, we got two JCW talents getting it. WWE tryouts. J-Rod being one of them, the other being Josh Bishop. Dude, for real, like she's built like just a machine. Like I could see WWE looking at her, looking at Kendall Gray. It's like we got something here. We got something here. Where's MSG at? Where's MSG at? His girl's here. MSG's missing his girl, pal. Hey, hold my pooch. Not really, nah. Maybe Gunther and Aldis. That I'm kind of looking forward to.
He's really been doing the right thing.
Anything beyond that, not really.
But there's a number disadvantage. Helping out the women's division. That was, well, rather rocky.
You got some splaining to do.
But I gotta say this though, Joe. I mean, if we think back a couple weeks ago, clearly, Jay and Freya, although this is a three-way match, one fall to a finish. Well, Haley knows exactly what the deal is. She's trying to fight them both off at once.
Yeah, Haley
Freya
pointing
and
out.
J-Rod clearly were on the same page the other week.
No doubt.
Okay, I'm gonna be a bro and hit him up.
Surprising that Big Al would book a matchup like this as she's in charge of, well, Vince Russo's 50% tonight. Wants to maybe scout some of the competition in the women's division,
And did
right?
you see that? J-Rod and Freya didn't want to hit each other.
Big Al has had her issues with all three of these athletes and would love to see them all do some damage to one another. Haley pointing out the size difference at the beginning of this match. It is significant. She's in there with two much bigger wrestlers.
Woo, woo.
Oh, big kick.
Freya, the only athlete in this matchup that has not been a JCW Women's Champion. Arguably, she's got the most to prove, but is the 6'1" powerful frame of Freya enough to offset that spunkiness, that gutsiness of Haley, and just that unbelievable physical specimen known as J-Rod?
J-Rod distracting the referee here.
Right, exactly. If you're gonna have the ESPN app and you're gonna get it anyway, you may as well, whoop whoop.
It is exactly like you said, Joe. Freya, if she wins this match, she'll have defeated a former women's champion either way.
J-Rod, since again, thought she had a head vice, but no, plain pull of the hair as Freya distracts referee George Ross. And it seems like we have a makeshift alliance against Haley. Mark, do you agree? Is Haley the one to beat?
It certainly seems so, and the
Whoop,
odds
whoop.
greatly against Haley.
Oh, I mean, the odds are against anyone who's in the ring with J-Rod.
And Freya at the same time.
This is a
Good Lord.
whoa.
Oh, look at that. Haley out of the way, and Freya ends up slamming J-Rod.
Well, these relationships in three-way matches, always tenuous. Haley seems to know it.
Whoa.
Gets caught.
Haley is tenacious, but Freya is so strong. Wait, no, Haley.
Haley landed on her feet. That's the counter that Uranagi. And the Blue Generous.
She has, but she's also gonna be on again because she still has her match. Because she's the showrunner for this week, and also I think she's in the main event. So several segments.
And then
Plus a match.
Haley
Whoop, whoop.
down again. Oh, handful of hair. So this has really become a 2-on-1 matchup here, guys.
It really has, but I mean, Beta, keep in mind only one person can win this.
Whoa.
Well, they're right on her.
Back and forth across the ring goes Haley.
Yeah, I know. They're asking way too much out of the fan base.
Haley's nowhere to go. Everywhere she turns, there's more firepower, double headbutt.
Hope you're having a good dinner.
Haley came
Whoop,
back
whoop.
to a hero's welcome. Held up Sonny Kiss with a couple of beatdowns. But this may be J-Rod and Freya's way of, paying penance to.
It's here. Haley's got nowhere to go.
Lower but down.
Oh. And there's the pit. Wait a second.
This is not a tag match.
Uh-oh.
George Ross upset.
Like you both. It's a triple threat. You both can't pin her.
He just doesn't control the tone of his voice.
Well, neither can Freya and J-Rod because they're in each other's faces.
Things are really breaking down here now between these two. giving Haley a little bit of space.
Oh, J-Rod's shoulder gradually went through Haley's ribcage. God.
Haley was just being torn apart.
Wait a minute, I think Freya's trying to direct traffic. And J-Rod may be taking offense to that.
Yeah, I don't think this is how J-Rod used to be talked to.
All right for the kickball, but didn't pay off.
Haley out of the way, but how much longer can she stick and move? J-Rod's still standing.
Whoa! And J-Rod's on.
And I love how, like, her comeback is she's not bumping them. She's just
Low grid to the outside.
speeding, using speed and agility and getting out of the way of shit.
Big twosome.
Uh-oh.
Can she follow through with a sliver of an opening?
Whereas this were AEW,
Set.
if this were AEW, Haley J would be like slamming, bumping, both of them around like they're the same size. Or WWE too.
Oh, by the hair. J-Rod.
Haley never saw J-Rod back on the apron. Oh, big move! Right. J-Rod hit the steel. She's knocked out. Haley the roller. But put her away. Series of chops.
Point slab, Brad. Whoop, whoop.
Haley's back.
Oh, this. Yeah. Clear to see where Haley's headed. No. Short down.
Here's your winner, Hollywood Haley J.
An impressive victory here for Hollywood Haley J. J-Rod is very upset.
Yeah, pal.
The time of its life out here.
All right, Stormy.
Stormy, the moral support Haley J. And J-Rod and Freya are fighting.
From behind, J-Rod just nailed Freya, and I do believe those brass knucks came out of her trunks, Joe.
This relationship falling apart before her eyes. But Haley gets the win, and she's getting out of town.
Dude, and Haley's face as she grabs a dog and leaves like I'm out. Like just the story tells like I'm out of here. Peace.
What do I look like? Are you colorblind? Of course I'm more expensive. Thank you.
This is tremendous. Oh, this is tremendous.
My less talented, less good-looking, less physically imposing brothers, green and purple, are ready me.
Yep, SmackDown tomorrow night.
By any means, by any color, the seems like they had a hard time, a real hard time, trying to pretend they're as good as me. This is a cry for help. There's a rhyme and a reason.
Whoop whoop.
For everything. And the reason for this is JCW needs a hero just like me, the true hero of JCW. And the rhyme of it, well, there is no rhyme. Because nothing rhymes with orange.
Boring rhymes with orange. That's the part of the fungus, and you also have it in.
What the fuck you talking about? Like I was saying, nothing rhymes.
Depending on how you pronounce orange, you got orange, hunts.
Anybody else? As I was saying,
Is he gonna be Batman 66?
Wrestling fans and internet addicted dorks.
Are we getting Batman 66, pal?
Welcome to the all-new JCW Lunacy website. We've rebuilt the asylum from the ground up. Stream every single episode.
Oh, that's nice, dude. And yeah, that poor puppy needs to be shown that love is real.
Absolute chaos, anytime, anywhere. Scope out the official roster, pop the newest exclusive merch, and secure your tickets for the most devastating live events of the year. And this website wasn't just built by some scrubs for the Commodore 64 computer either.
Get me Adam West, pal.
We went straight
May he rest in peace. Whoop, whoop.
When it comes to high-tech superiority, it's true. Straight to the leaders of the entire industry. There are juggalos in high places these days, and those high places include the incredibly intelligent minds of. And it was them who constructed this fascinating website for you to enjoy, explore, and eventually get lost in. So bring food, gear, a flashlight, and a tent before you start hiking these
Whoop,
trails.
whoop.
And soon
Motherfucker.
on JCWLunacy.net is the very first ever JCW video game. I'm talking about Lunacy Unlocked. If you take advantage of the many entertaining and informative resources available at JCW Lunacy,
It's like they
including the chat room.
well, it's like Adam West told Vince Russo himself. He said, I read the script. All right, I got it.
JCW video game, Lunacy Unlocked. Oh, maybe we should mention this as well. Somewhere hidden on this grand website is Bigfoot. If your evil eyeballs can locate and your talented fingers click the Bigfoot image hidden somewhere within the website's many corridors, you will earn those points extra
Like,
fast.
Adam West knew exactly what he knew exactly what was going for. Over the top, campy, ridiculous. So, okay, got it. And he went, like, leaned so hard into it. Robin, give me the shark repellent.
Hey, man. Yes. Where's my brother?
Oh, yeah, he did say that, but it was actually it wasn't during an interview. It was that he talked about it's a story he told about the time he did meet Adam West, and he's like, Adam, I got one question I got to ask you. How did you do it? Like, how did you pull off Batman 66? And Adam West told him, he said, you know, I looked at the script, read through it. It's like, okay, I got it.
It's passed down from generation to generation to generation. It's gangster shit. We gotta keep eyes.
Now it's such a car world. Whoop whoop.
all the time.
I mean,
Just
come
like
on.
tonight. Yeah.
Is LeBron really going to show up to a TNA show?
You chopper shit.
Now, it's not a bad idea to get some publicity off of that. That was not a, you know, bad idea on TNA's part.
Well, we're taking those titles tonight, and they're coming on
Oh, yeah.
to the brothers.
Yeah, get me Mayor Adam West, pal. And he was great as the principal in Pete and Pete, too.
Contest is a tag team match scheduled for
Whoop, whoop.
and it's for the JCW Tag Team Champions. Introducing first.
Well, you talk about decorated teams.
I just realized something. Are we... Is Choppa City getting set up to be the two people that Luciano family are going to pick up? Is that where this ends up going? Might potentially ends up going. We got Gore Games coming up. Does something happen here where the Luciano family shows up to kind of help Choppa City? And it's like, okay, we helped you. Now you repay us a debt. You join us for Gore Games or something like that.
They are the most history of JCW. And how about the cotton candy pin on the ear?
Well, he's up to number 280, and it's a combined weight of 510 pounds. Your current reigning and defending JCW Tag Team Champions, Hollywood Win and Shopperman and Diva.
Whoop, whoop.
Shopper City. We frequently talk about how the tag team scene, the tag title scene here in Lunacy is positive.
Dude, Choppa City has gotten over. Like they were, like when they first got there was kind of, like you could see, like the crowd was a little bit hesitant, but like crowd's fully invested now. Crowd is completely behind Choppa City. Whoop, whoop.
Choppa City targeted when they first came to JCW many months ago because they knew that Yavo and Ruffo was the way to the top. The brothers are 4-time JCW Tag Team Champions. They've held it more days cumulatively than anybody in the 25-plus year history. As Yavo and Ruffo back on the same page.
I would pop for that lab rat. That would be tremendous.
I can't say the same for Vincenzo, the Luciano family. Shame as that might be.
But I think Disco is one of those dudes where
And certainly the Choppa City.
he's one of those dudes where he says he's done, he means it.
Tests lately,
He's like, dude, I got a good job.
Chuck Tony,
I work. I do the podcast. I got my betting. Like, I'm good. I'm good.
Oh, wow. The old deal. And Atiba got blinded.
Oh, and there comes the ties. You know, I agree with what Vega said about the brothers embodying the spirit of JCW. And as we get closer and closer to Bloody Mania, you know they want those tag belts to bring right back to the carnival tent.
Dude, that's how you do a drop down.
Yavo and Ruffo looking like
How he did that drop down though. That's how you're supposed to do a drop down. The point of a drop down is you're supposed to catch the guy who comes off the ropes and trip him. And that's why he threw himself at his feet instead of just dropping.
But get us out of the ring.
Round and round they go.
The clowns are back in town, pal.
Still popcorn in the face.
And I do believe that's still left over from the gathering last year.
What surprised me? Explains the owner.
Dude, and having the clown and mafioso personas they can go back and forth between, like that's helped their characters out tremendously.
This week and
Whoa!
oh no, he hurt his own hand.
Ruffo, not chopped.
You can't chop shoes that way.
Oh,
Right there, that connected though, I think with the side of the face.
right to the chops.
Yeah, Bruce Wayans, the final boss. But Ruffo fights back. Deceptively large, eternally tough. Is Ruffo the Clown?
Whoa!
Dude, the matches tonight have been really good.
Bruce in a bad way.
And Ruffo's just gonna have a good time with it.
Mocking.
Ruffo, yeah, he's warming up his chopping hand.
Yeah, it's a chop out, pal. Whoop whoop.
Your opponent, especially when your opponent is Bruce Wayans with a chop ready.
And there's the tag. Here comes Atiba.
Crowd coming alive for Ruffo. Fuller ride and 4 chops simultaneously.
I know, for real, dude. It's
Into the cover. Only a count of
that's what's
one.
been missing in wrestling is like these kind of characters and stories where you can do stuff like that.
But he's eating the tag more importantly than anything.
Oh, chopped across the spine. And yes, again.
Well, Ruffo's getting tagged all right by the wrong team.
With 4 open fistises.
Ooh. And that was smart, keeping Ruffo immobilized as the tag was made. Atiba's back in.
Oh, listen to this guy. You can tell this crowd missed the brothers of construction a big way.
Oh, damn.
That's hard.
Hey, what's up, Frank Tash? Whoop whoop.
And Yavo's ready. If his brother can find him.
Dude, it kind of seems like Tony Khan, like he knows he's going against a live TNA tonight, so he's loading up the guns.
This matchup.
Pun sort of intended.
Spine buster.
Cut off and a front.
JCW's been really good so far. It's been really good.
This could do it. Oh, wow. Choppa City half a count away from maybe the biggest win of their tag title reign.
And look at this,
Nice. Whoop whoop.
Choppa City, they have something lined up here. Look at this.
Oh, got caught.
Oh, no.
Great defensive maneuvers by Yavo on both sides of that coin. And
And I like how like the way this match is being worked.
from
Choppa City isn't necessarily working heel, but Brothers of Fun Structure are the clearly the baby faces.
Oh. And it went right in the throat of Atiba. One for Wayans as well.
Which is a shame.
Yeah, see, it's a chicken.
Yeah, that's what I said.
They might get them and Edge and Christian, but that's probably about it. And then they'll probably go to ROH or something like that.
Leg sweep scores.
Pretty much the same thing that happened in WWE.
By accident. It's crazy everywhere you look.
Oh, who
Yeah,
right to Wayans?
And Wayans finally looks to steal.
With at their backs, the Brothers of Construction may very well be headed to.
Whoop, whoop. Yeah, check the lunacy.
That's drinking Wayans' eyes. It's up there. It's up there.
It's Sally Boy.
And behind. Behind.
That is true. They'll at least be making money, taking care of their families. Whoop, whoop.
Sally Boy went after the elbow. And he's done the one in the Vito.
Yeah.
Just took a rubber and a DDT.
In disguise, just lying in wait. And hey, come on, no.
The top of the retain.
Here are your winners.
Wow. Did not think I was going to predict that like that. At least part of it's coming true.
Sally Boy dressed up as one of these fans in full clown regalia. And he made a fool out of Yabo and Rumbo, the Luciano family. Get one over on the brothers.
That might, that is a possibility. ICP appeared on they appeared like Tony Khan brought him out before Dynamite last night.
That was a great match, and once again, Big Vito, Luciano, they ruined it for everyone.
Yabo and Rumbo could have gone back on top. Could have undid all the damage. Kept their careers back up where they left off. But instead, Sally Boy and Vito continue to be a thorn in their side. And Yabo and Rumbo are still a target and still in danger.
To be fair though, they really don't need the titles. Like the brothers really don't need the title. Just get them in a good story, they'll get it over.
This time is Kerry Morton. And Kerry tonight, you go up against Caleb Conley, which means if you beat him, you have a chance.
There you go, I'm gonna stop you right there. Yeah, I beat Caleb Conley. If you beat him. Matt, if your mama had balls, she would be your daddy. If Kerry Morton could do this, if Kerry Morton could do that, let me tell you something. My accolades speak for myself. What I have done in JCW Lunacy has been history-breaking. Former World Heavyweight Champion, former Tag Team Champion, the Battle Royal Champion. I have done it all, but you know what I haven't done?
What's that?
I haven't gotten my hands on Vince Russo and that corny bastard. You see, Vince, is he really up to the building? I mean, look around, gentlemen. I've been up and down, pacing up and down, just thinking to myself, Caleb Conley. If I beat Caleb Conley tonight, I get my chance.
I think this ICP.
Hey, you got Cruel, who's not going to be ringside tonight.
But I would not. I would not be shocked if we end up seeing JCW on the My AW platform. Would not shock me in the least.
When you see Kerry Morton on top of the screen, you see money. You see someone that's willing to put asses.
Whoop, whoop.
You see someone that ties up his boots, gets inside that wrestling ring, and gives everything he has every single night. So Caleb Conley, this isn't a joke to me. This isn't a game to me anymore. This is about Kerry Morton beating your ass and proving to not only myself, but to each and every single Lunacy fan that I deserve to be the JCW World Champion. And Vince Russo, there isn't a damn thing that you can do about that.
Good promo. Good promo.
Just got a whole lot bloodier.
Because we know Caleb's going to have Cruel.
It's tearing through the pages. Witness the absolute
So,
carnage. No rules.
So it's gonna what's Kerry got?
Pure, unadulterated chaos. Mickey
I would assume Josh Bishop.
EC3, Nick Nemeth, Facade, and the entire JCW family. Father Bronson, the Backseat Boys, Too Tough Tony, Cocaine, and more colliding in an all-out war. Get your hands on the most brutal comic of the year, dropping exclusively at the gathering of the Juggalos.
That's pretty cool. That actually looks pretty cool.
Quite like the crackle of a fresh pack and the hope of pulling that hit, or the sound of a ring canvas shaking after a big spot at a local bar. I'm Paw Foot. This is Von Geen. This is Davet. They are the Nerdgasm Variety Show. If your personality is a mix of TCG pulls, exploring dungeons, lightsaber duels, and obscure cinema, then the Nerdgasm Variety Show is for you. We're diving deep into the worlds of superheroes, space travel, cryptozoology, and other amazing collectibles. But we're also celebrating...
Dude, I'm drawn to those video game cases and cartridges back there. NES, SNES, Sega Genesis. Give me Killer Instinct, pal.
For Friday night tabletop games. We don't just cover this stuff. We live for the hype, the lore, and the community that makes it all work. Subscribe, stop searching, and start.
Hang on, I'll be right back. Gonna go grab something real quick. Once. Whoop whoop! Gonna start melting some spicy garlic butter. Gonna do some crab legs later tonight. Whoop whoop!
Those clowns got them too. It's gonna set up big things for me, man. Big things. I think it's my time to take over the family. I think Big Vito would have a different.
Okay, Michaels.
Uncle Vito.
Oh, that actually works. Michael and Vito.
You're no
Contest is scheduled for one fall. And for the JCW Women's Championship.
Oh, he did nice. Whoop whoop.
Introducing first. From Cleveland, Ohio. It's Big Al.
Get me Big Al, pal.
Showrunner tonight took a look at the women's division and very fairly and objectively decided she deserved an immediate women's title match.
Well, former champion Big Al is very familiar with Danny Mo. A long history between these two.
Reigning and defending JCW Women's Champion, Dynamite Danny.
Of course, we have to wonder what kind of shape Danny is in. We saw her take a tremendous beatdown a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, at the hands of Cocaine, but as crazed and unhinged as Cocaine is, I gotta believe it hurt even more and on a deeper level to Danny that the one directing that attack, the one instructing that attack, was Danny Mo's own father, Barnabas the Bizarre.
That is bizarre.
And Danny, I don't know if you've been keeping your eyes here on Danny, but she's got her head on a swivel here a little bit, and hopefully she can focus on Big Al and defending that title, because there's been, like you said, a number of times where she has been attacked.
Well, I mean, keep in mind, Beta, normally we see Hokane in the crowd. That's where she started, before she started sneaking into the locker room area, into the bathrooms, and just imposing her will on anybody that she feels crossed her way. She sees the world, but Danny Mo's got to focus now to defend the women's championship.
Sending out the
Woo,
outside,
woo.
right in the guardrail. Yeah, obviously Danny has a lot on her mind with her personal issues. I don't think Danny Mo has forgotten. Danny Mo was the first JCW Women's Champion, and she did not actually lose that championship to the next champion, Big Al.
Yeah, Danny Mo and Big Al, a long storied history in the women's division. And revisiting that here tonight, Danny Mo connects with a high kick, and so far, no sign of injury, but certainly the psychological damage remains to be seen. But Danny Mo, zero in focus.
And great job by the commentary team explaining the backstory and the history between the two of them.
Big Al, she's also
You know, it's getting us, you know,
recent history with
anybody's not aware of it, kind of refreshed to kind of
for a week or two.
adds a little bit more, you know, add more for them.
And again, okay, not a member of the roster, not a wrestler, but these two need to focus. Oh, and it's Big Al on top.
Yeah, Big Al, those vicious clotheslines. Big Al has won the women's title before with that devastating lariat. Danny Mo knows what it feels like. Knows the side difference now, which is normally almost equally as devastating. Hook in the leg.
Oh,
You're kicked out by the champion.
Is focused on the prize. Alice wants that championship back, and she
Usually
knows
most of the time, 8 p.m. Eastern.
for it. Has another chance at it here.
oh, she's loading up that lariat.
Yeah, one shot and it's over.
Whoa! Danny blocks.
See, episodes 4 and 5 of season 2.
They know each other so well.
Second attempt.
Whoa!
Lariat counter. Oh, reaching up the driver. Danny Mo. Get to your ball.
Closer than close. You said it, Mark Roberts. They know each other so well. It's counter for counter.
Oh, this is not a good situation. Last time we saw these two together, Danny went out on a gurney.
Jackson enabler for Barnabas.
Oh,
Yeah, that looks like a good near fall.
Danielle, isn't this what you've always wanted? All the attention in the world from your dear old dad, Barnabas. Well, you know what they say. Be careful what you wish for, you ungrateful little bitch. No! My sweet, beautiful Barbara is dead because of you. From the bottom of my cold, dark heart, I wish you'd never been born.
You can say she's not a wrestler you want, but Home King did a tremendous amount of damage to Danny Mo 2 weeks
This
ago.
match has ended in a no
Seems to be
contest.
doing is at the bidding again of Barnabas.
And even Big Al getting involved.
And of course, Big Al would be pissed, like, you just cost me the title.
This woman is phenomenal.
And it-
Well, and let's keep this in mind, Joe. Big Al needs this match. This was a title match for him. The match is over. There's
Dude,
no
he's so good. He is so good on the mic.
Shoulder first.
Big Al's gonna run and her goal be the champion, but now she may be just
Usually 8 p. Most nights 8 p.m. Eastern.
Jackson. Apple. Stop. Jackson. Abel. Don't listen to this man. Do not listen to him.
Are we gonna get Big Al and Danny Mo versus the Outbreak?
He's got to living wrong. Trust me. You know you can trust me. Go. Go.
Danny Mo ordering Jackson and Abel back? What are we seeing?
Why? What? Why would they live? Are they listening to Danny?
Well, they're listening to Danny Mo, but they are not listening to Barnabas.
Oh, that's right, because she controls the stash.
Power of persuasion. Make fun of the family. Daddy, just say Big Al. And Jackson and Abel retreat at Daddy's demand. Oh, this family dynamic gets more and more complicated.
Hey, what's up, Hammer? Whoop, whoop. Too legit to quit in the house. Happy Thursday. Hope all's well. Always a pleasure. Whoop, whoop. Dude, now team's been killing it. This was good business. This was good business.
My guest at this time always has big news when I speak to him. And Violent J, I understand you got big news now.
Oh, yeah, I'm always big news. That shit should be tattooed on my forehead.
Should be.
Big news. I'm going to tell you what the big news is. The match between Kerry Morton and Caleb Conley is definitely big news. There was a lot at stake in that match. A lot. And that's why I need to bring big news to that match. By doing this, I'm going to appoint a special referee. His name is Too Tough Tony. That's right. He will hold things down in the ring. Now we need a special enforcer. His name is the Chocolate Juggalo, Willie Mack. That's right. I just had to spice it up right quick and add a little mix of lunacy to put on top of the lunacy.
Joe, I'm looking forward to this tonight, my friend.
Thank you, Mac. Thank you.
Whoop, whoop.
By any means necessary. I think you know now not to poke the big red bear. I'm always about 3 steps ahead of myself, Joshua.
This is tremendous.
And on time.
It's black and white except for the red thing that he's standing, except for the red square he's standing on.
But you did do something intelligent in enlisting Joel Gertner to stand in your corner. Because you're going to need all the help you can possibly get. I have an idea. Why don't you go and get help from one of your little rat friends? Go and get help from West Side Gun. Yeah, that's it. West Side Gun. And while you're at it, get help from East Side Gun, North Side Gun, South Side Gun, Billy Gun, Bart Gun, Tommy Gun. Because you're going to need every gun in your arsenal to compete with Red Love. Because that's what Red Love is all about. Right? Right. Friendship and competitive spirit.
Warriors, come back.
Dude, Father Bronson's amazing. EC is tremendous.
Pro wrestling's rings have seen the globe's most fearless and decorated innovators of combat sports grace its canvases. But how many of history's greats have wrestled in every major federation in the world for over 3 decades? WWE, WCW, TNA, ECW, ROH. Forget halls of fame. It's time to honor 2 of the sport. For the first time ever, the Insane Clown Posse opens up their archives to you, documenting their decades-long journey in pro wrestling. From their days promoting in the backyards of Detroit, to their days on WWE pay-per-view, to the creation of Juggalo Championship Wrestling. You're along for the entire ride.
I can see that.
Massive, full
I can see that.
coffee takeover featuring more than 300 rare.
Yeah, he comes. Yeah, he's like Dan House's backup.
Story in wrestling. Featuring with Eric Bischoff, Vince Russo, Jeff Jarrett, Todd Gordon, Rob Van Dam, and ICP themselves. Hundreds of pages, hundreds of pictures, hundreds of matches. One big ass book. ICP Unexpected Volume 1, The Wrestling.
Get the fuck up, motherfucker. Got your ass kicked again, huh? Don't know what the fuck you're doing. I seen that little fucking video you had. What the fuck's the matter with you? You're ready to be the fucking boss here. You can't even manage fucking parking tickets. You stupid son of a bitch.
You can't even manage fucking parking tickets.
I want to fucking get this straight and get it straight now. You were a fucking mistake. You fucking weren't wanted. You fucking don't even exist without me. Do you understand? Your sister breaking her. I can't even fucking explain it. But I want to tell you one thing, and I want to make this clear. You will never, ever be the fucking boss of this fucking family. And I want you to take a look at this tie. See this tie? It's black. You see what I'm dressed like? It's for a fucking funeral. The same funeral and the same tie I wore when your fucking father fucking dropped dead. You understand? Because he didn't see it coming. Don't wind up like him, because you could be fucking next. He had the great idea to be the boss too, and you see where he is. You understand? Capiche? Capisco.
That was good. Whoop, whoop.
The following contest is
And we're going to pause right there and go to TNA. Whoop, whoop. Hey, what's up, guys? Doing well? What to do, you? Whoop, whoop. Still the end of whatever movie they're showing, unfortunately.
To the fan, the TNA World Championship like it's facing tomorrow. Tomorrow has
Whoop, whoop.
motivated his career to serve one championship.
I think I'm going to go 8 belts tonight.
At this level, the TNA wrestling roster will vote to determine who is the next #1 contender for TNA International Championship. Anyone on the active roster can vote. You can only vote one time, and no.
And the final results are in. The winner is
Whoop, whoop. And here comes the buffering. You gotta be shitting me.
I need you to chase her down, and I need you to let her know that this is all just a big shit.
As soon as TNA Impact starts, the buffering starts.
Do it.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. That's a bummer. Yeah, the buffering is continuing. Okay, you can't tell me this is not deliberate. You cannot tell me this is not deliberate and targeted. You cannot tell me this is not intentional and deliberately targeted. Like, it had no problem at all when it was showing that movie. Now it's when the impact starts and it's buffering. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I know it's got to be targeted. Like, just based on the evidence and facts before us. I mean, earlier when it was showing whatever movie that was, no problem at all. As soon as TNA goes live, Buffer City. I'm going to take a page out of Fauci's playbook, and I'm going to plead the fifth. I plead the fifth.
Simply put, the system are trying to hold down rising stars like Sosa and Slater.
I mean, they truly are the gatekeepers, and they are so for a reason. They are the standard, in my opinion. They are stalwart. Here for a reason. There's a reason the system has been around and strong for so long.
We might have to. Yeah, we might have. Yeah, if this shit keeps happening, we might have to call it. Because suckers got to know.
Slater, Ricky Sosa. Sosa and Slater took the opportunity to challenge the system right then and there for a matchup. The system
those sad sack ass fruit booties.
Their time on their face. That's why they are the gatekeepers. That's why they are the fishery stick here.
All right, seems like this one's holding. This one seems like it's. All right, this one's hanging in there so far. This one's hanging in there so far.
So much of all of you who have supported TNA Wrestling for 24 years, but especially thank you for supporting TNA Thursday Night Impact on AMC. So here we go. This is Eddie Edwards to start things off against Ricky Sosa, a man who helped build this company over the past decade plus, up against the future of TNA in Ricky Sosa.
Like your crowd here in Philadelphia. Certainly feeling the energy Ricky Sosa brings.
I set up WrestleTix. Let's see what they got for the attendance tonight, if they actually posted it.
Some slam and a senton in the early going. Sosa pedal to the metal. Kick out here by Edwards.
Scotty is every advantage she has. We always talk about it. So tall and so strong, but he's also so athletic and fast. He's got so many tools.
Slater goes right after Leon Slater.
It's not on Twitter.
Our main event, Mustafa Ali will be defending his TNA International Championship against one of Warner's own, Jason Botch. Also, in the wake of the righteous deletion and entering the lake of reincarnation, the TNA World Tag Team Champions, the Hardys, are live tonight. Also, the TNA Knockouts Television Championship Tournament quarterfinal matches will go down this evening.
Locked, of course.
Up against NXT's
Douchebags.
The Spark, Jada Stone up against the Wild Child.
Jody Thornton here from Slater to put down the Alexander news.
Speaking of the knockout, the TNA Knockouts World Tag Team titles are at stake. The Elements brand their contractual rematch with Slammiversary against Demon Bunny. And also, we're going to hear from Casey Navarro following his spectacular mammoth for the TNA World Title last week.
And so far, props to TNA. They're not having their usual production audio issues they usually have during live shows. So far, it's going pretty smooth.
the way.
So far.
Slater's had to find answers against the system for years here. Remember, once upon a time, the system were trying to recruit Slater the same way they tried to recruit Sosa weeks ago.
True. Can't blame us. We talked about it. We talked about it for years. We're talking the same way about Ricky Sosa. And Leon Slater has more than lived up to that idea of being the future. He is the present now. Might not be some of the best of the best of the best.
A legal tag has been made for a referee, Frank Kingston. A Sosa's legal. There goes Alexander.
What is happening here?
Look at the side. Sosa and Slater take out the system. Slide back. This match is turned on its head. This match continues here on Impact Live.
Ricky Sosa and Leon Slater turning the system upside down here. Absolutely spectacular start to this match. Spectacular start to Thursday Night Impact on AMC here.
Suplex there by Sosa. Up against Eddie Edwards inside the
Woo,
ring.
woo.
Power out there by Edwards.
Just like that. The veritable future of TNA is taking control of this matchup.
Trying to hyperextend the elbow. Sosa makes a tag. I know you're a crusty old guy. I believe that Sosa has gotten better every single week he's gone out.
I mean, the big thing is Sosa came in here with a lot of talent. The thing I see that shapes up every time, it levels up every single time, is his confidence. He came up with someone good amount of experience, a lot of matches under, a lot of reps under his belt, but being at this stage under this spot is very, very different. And having people like Leon Slater around backing you up, you can see it adds to that confidence. I mean, victories over the likes of Eric Young
Against Bear Bronson very recently at the system. I know that one bothers Bronson and the system quite a bit. Attack. And Coach Slater. Slater's been bold as of late, saying he is the face of the X division, even though he doesn't hold the championship.
I think that's showing. I appreciate bravado.
Yeah, he's a WWE Hall of Famer. We've seen how they treat. We've seen how the TNA handles the WWE Hall of Famers when they come down there.
Disrespect deserves disrespect.
Whoop whoop. Of course, we all knew that was going to happen at some point. Hey, we knew it was going to happen at some point. There's the buffer.
Is the world blind, you masochist? You would have it. You would have it down.
Turnabout's fair play.
Exactly. That's what I just said. You made my point for me. Now, the teamwork is fair play too in this tag team matchup.
So here's the kick.
I mean, you've got to just or you basically hold up for a mistake. There's one thing Sosa has going against him. It's his experience compared to everybody else in this league. Again, he's got some time under his belt, nearly as much as everyone else, especially Alexander and Edwards. Look for a mistake and take advantage.
Oh, hit it. Forearm shot that rocked the jaw of Eddie Edwards. German suplex.
I just hope that when
Sosa and Slater have been fantastic.
Wait a second.
Hopefully they capitalize on their time in WWE and use that. Definitely got those pictures of them as champions, so for signed 8x10s.
Drop kick by Alexander, who closed the space quickly.
Look at that.
It looks like it's good now.
Like
it's hit like a snag or something.
All that speed, all that agility, all that momentum just built by Ricky Sosa.
Sosa and Slater were rolling until Alicia Edwards got involved.
Alicia Edwards paid duty for the system. The system showed up wrong with Eddie Edwards.
Dude, Ricky Sosa is over with the crowd, pal. He's like the most over dude in the match right now. Dude, if I'm in the back, I'm listening. I'm listening.
The face, kick out by the young Savage. Alexander, I think the human embodiment of a chip on your shoulder, tearing away at the face of the young Savage.
This has been a pretty decent match so far.
Alexander, back in comes Eddie. TNA world champion.
Of course, it helps that you have vets like Eddie Edwards and Cedric Alexander as the heels who can, control the pace of the match, and pretty much call the match.
And we're live here in Philadelphia. Thursday night impact on AMC. The system in control right now against Leon Slater and Ricky Sosa. The system has been brutalizing Ricky Sosa all throughout the break here. This is what makes them such an effective team. This is what makes them such a powerful unit here in TNA. Great action tonight here live in Philadelphia. So much more to come this summer. Return to Lockdown 3 weeks from Sunday, August 23rd in Chicago. Will be on pay-per-view in TNA Plus 2 nights in Impact August 27th to the 28th in the Greater Toronto area. Alexander to put those away. So stays in Ontario, San Antonio.
And props to TNA for cutting back on some of these PLEs, and because the only one before Bound for Glory is Lockdown, and that's like 2 months, and that's what is it, like 2 months in between Lockdown and Bound for Glory. So good.
Alicia Edwards. The reason they've been on top for so long is the reason they've been holding for so long, held titles in multiple different occasions. But there by that cutthroat thug, Eddie Edwards. Edwards is trying to continue to shut down Sosa here, but Sosa has it. Ricky Sosa able to counter the suplex attempt, and he's got a path to Leon Slater. He needs it. He has been in the deep woods. Needs to find his way up. And a tag's been made. The tag's been made. Leon Slater going after the X Division champion. The man who took the title from Slater back in May. Slater's starting to cook here. Slater's starting to rock and roll. Remember, it was Alexander who dashed Slater's record-breaking dreams. Oh my God, what a kick! A drive-by boot there from Leon Slater. Now Slater, spotty. Can he pin the champion? It's broken up by Edwards. Great timing from the veteran Eddie Edwards, who also takes out Sosa on the outside. It is now a veritable 2-on-1 here. Edwards takes away the tag option, creates a 2-on-1 opportunity. Brilliant tag team wrestling. Slater able to break free. Slater had an answer down the roll up here. The Slater have him here. Alexander able to kick out. Incredible wherewithal from the youngest in charge. Mention Hooker driver. Cover. Slater still in this fight. Frustration starting to build.
Whoop whoop.
Division champion.
Dude, I love. That's what I loved about that match. She wasn't bumping them. She wasn't bumping or knocking down or giving slams to Freya and J-Rod. No, she was using speed and agility, outsmarting, doing low bridges.
Gotta say, never turn your back on your opponent, especially if it's someone the caliber of Ricky Sosa. Oh, look at the teamwork by Sosa and Slater. Team strength of Sosa. A truly, fully well-rounded athlete. And now, Sosa was calling for that running uppercut. Brunson recently. Edwards felt it coming. This back and forth action is not stopping here. However, the handspring, hold on. Really a lumbar check. That's a headshot of the X Division champion. That's a headshot for Edwards. And now primed and ready. Slater up top.
Whoop, whoop. Right. Exactly. You just, it's a slow build, a slow build comeback without the wrestler having to bump anybody. Move, and they take their bumps while you as babyface get away and start getting your energy back, or getting your breath back, get your wind back. Dude, if she got that, if Kalani could get that, bro. Yes, the underneath comeback, like you're literally fighting from the bottom. First you gotta dodge stuff to start building momentum, and then like you get a few, maybe a few, bob and weave shots, and once you're finally back to your feet.
I know I finally get my revenge. I get a pin on you in a tag match.
Been a decent show so far.
And you know what that means. You know the words that about to come out of my mouth. Me versus you for the X.
Oh yeah, or exact. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, non-strikes, or maybe like a drop toe hold.
Hey, I'm not only that. We're gonna have it in a cage. I love that.
Whoop whoop.
Let's do it. But speaking of title matches still to come tonight, the TNA International title is on the line. Mr. Ali,
Whoop whoop.
I heard you wanted to see me. I need
That's
you
2 belts.
to every member of Order 4 here now. You got it, Jeff. Sir, I literally have no idea what you just said. Get out! Miss Moore!
Yes, sir, Hammer. Whoop whoop.
Please tell every member of Order 4 that they need to be ringside tonight. And no matter what, nobody gets involved.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. Footwork is everything.
Still to come tonight for the international.
That was a great show. That was a good backstage segment there. Like they knew exactly what they were doing. They knew exactly what they were doing there, pal. Sorry, sir, I forgot what you said.
Championship. This matchup, the TNA Knockouts Television Championship Tournament quarterfinal continues. Amy Hartwell against NXT's Thea Hale. Live next.
I will be shocked if Thea Hale goes over in this match.
Canada's best and most reliable 5G Plus network. We got you.
Like I'm wondering if this is like a way for WWE to test Thea. Okay, like what's her abilities to like, all right, how do you handle live TV? Like they want to see how she handles live TV. Oh wait, she's usually been on live TV. Never mind, my bad. NXT. Shit, never mind. I'm tripping. My bad. Never mind.
With a sport performance hood, 20-inch all-black aluminum wheels, rugged black grille, and it comes with an unsurpassed 10-year, 160,000-kilometer warranty. The new 2026 Ram 1500 Black Express, starting at $56,995.
Still waiting to figure this out? Felix connects you with a doctor online, so you can get a weight loss treatment plan that's right for you.
It's just like I don't see Indy Hartwell not going over in this.
Point where the wild tells you to turn back. That's the point where many stop.
Well, except if you add bacon to it. The classic you know and love with a little something extra. Enjoy a Tim's Bacon Grilled Cheese Melt. Mmm, bacon.
The GQ $10 Blizzard Meal Deal is here. Full meal with a mini Blizzard. Choose from a Blizzard Cup lineup starring the Biscoff Cookie Blizzard. The $10 Blizzard Meal Deal. GQ, happy tastes good.
That is possible. Like they could have given up faith in her because it seemed like when she, debuted last year, she was being set up as like, all right, she's going to be the, the new face of the Knockouts division, and then that just went down the toilet. That's right. It did. Yeah. See, yeah. They could be rehashing that Sam Shaw. He's been in TNA before.
Carry out your cravings with a large
Whoop whoop.
Made fresh to order just the way you like it. When you want it from your neighborhood.
Pin me, pay me, pal.
Carry out your cravings and deliver yourself a deal.
Michelin innovates on the road and far beyond. A manufacturer.
Speaking of Domino's, I actually need to hit them up this weekend. So they got that 50% off deal.
Michelin, motion for life.
Friday on Sportsnet. From Canada's courts, the best of the play in 2006.
Whoop whoop. Yeah, like normally these days you see somebody like they get like elevated to certain spot, like because Maya World she was inserted to kind of basically fill in for somebody who got hurt in the women's own heart tournament, and then Tony ended up booking her to go all the way to the finals, but he didn't lower her. He kept her up there by having her go over for the TBS title.
Themes that are not suitable for everyone. Viewer discretion is advised.
So I will give, Tony did a great job as far as like keeping Maya World elevated after getting her to the finals.
And number 2, I have invoked our rematch clause tonight against Rosemary Howell to get our titles back. And after that, we're going after the Knockouts TV Championship.
I haven't tried it, but it looks pretty sweet. Like pizza ranch, so like a pizza ranch sauce, something like that.
So what happens when I beat Mark next week? And you keep advancing, and then we have to face each other in the finals. Yeah, then what?
Guys, great news! I can see. Oh, you know what I see? Us winning the titles tonight for a third time. Three-time champions. So get excited. Let's go.
Trouble in Paradise with the Pelicans brand. Whoop whoop.
TNA Television Championship Tournament matchup proceeds here in a matter of moments. We do want to take this moment to highlight and spotlight a former knockout, Tanea Brooks, known to the world as Rebel, who right now is fighting a battle far greater than anything she ever encountered in a professional wrestling ring.
Of course, many in the wrestling world know Rebel as a TNA knockout here in TNA from 2013 to 2018. And as much of the world knows, she has recently announced that she's been diagnosed with terminal ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease.
TNA Wrestling would like to send a message to Rebel on behalf of all of us, and especially the knockout.
Yeah, seriously, fuck ALS, and that's cool that they're doing that. That's cool they're doing that.
Forever be a member of the TNA family. If you would like to learn more, we invite you to head to imals.org.
Yeah, that is cool they're doing that. They didn't have to do that, but they did that because it was cool. It was the right thing to do. Three belts.
Turn our attention back to the action.
Whoop whoop.
Representing See, it's the opportunity to capture the TNA Knockouts Television Championship. And she can win the gauntlet in this tournament. She is a former NXT Women's North American champion. In round one, was able to get past Harley Hudson.
The challenge keeps getting higher and higher in this tournament.
Coming from Australia.
Meanwhile, round one, Indy Hartwell defeated Vicious Vicky Menudo to advance to
Whoop, whoop.
in the quarterfinals up against NXT's Thea Hale. Right now, I'm going to take a chance to look at the updated bracket for the TNA Knockouts Television Championship Tournament. Every match in this tournament has a 10-minute time limit. Once the inaugural champion is crowned, the title will be defended exclusively right here on Impact.
You see there that the winner of this match will go on to face Emma Elliott, who got herself by thanks to the time limit draw of Wendy Chu and Elena Black that kind of ended in chaos. Emma Elliott ultimately, in the end of it all elegant final.
Big goals for the Elegance brand, as we heard moments ago when you're on Impact Live in Philadelphia. Was back at Slammiversary.
I still think they should add like
the original
add a thing to the women's TV belt
this brand new
that like after like 10 defenses, you vacate the belt and get a shot at the Knockouts title.
Looking for gold ever since she walked in the door here.
Oh, going for an armbar here.
Whoop, whoop.
Reversed it. Shoulders down, kick out.
That was just how
Yeah, I mean, you gotta sell. You gotta sell. If you don't sell, the crowd has nothing to buy.
For Hartwell and Hale. Hale takes.
Hale going to give up the reach advantage here for sure for much taller Hartwell, but ooh, got to make up for it with some of that grappling ability, some of that striking ability.
Oh, and a boot right to the side of the face. Indy Hartwell fighting her way into the cover, and it kicked out. Feel the sense of urgency to the point you made about the time limit draw we saw. Sent across the ring.
Yep, and it's defended on every impact. Every impact title defense.
Is it time for Hurts Donut? Hartwell trying to hook.
Arm. Back to that arm, that same arm. She tried to lock the arm bar in. You watch her on NXT, she goes to that often strong submission game from Hale.
You're there by Thea Hale. We talked about it plenty of times here. No TNA star wants to see a TNA championship in the hands of an NXT wrestler,
let alone be the first ever. That's an asterisk in a way in the record books for the entire TNA Knockouts locker room. They will do everything they can to prevent that.
Cover, shoulders down, kick out by Hale. Indy Hartwell, they have a backslide. 2 count on Hale.
See though, Indy Hartwell keep grabbing at that left arm. And if Hale continues that kind of damage on the left arm, things like Hurt's done it. There you go, great counter.
You know, that creates a plot device.
Double knee to the
God, it's spit there, sorry.
the cover. Kick out there by Hartwell.
You know, creates an extra plot device you can build stories with.
Best offense. And it could be lights out.
Indy Hartwell has the size, the range that can be so dangerous in a matchup in a tournament like this. Thea Hale being wise to take that away. Hale knows that Indy Hartwell challenge for the TNA Knockouts World Championship at our biggest event of the year, Bound for Glory, last year.
Now they're trying to retain control of Indy Hartwell, wrenching back on that arm. That arm she's already been working on. How much more can Indy?
Hale going after the right arm here. Hartwell trying to reach out. Difficult situation here.
Exactly, Hammer. Whoop, whoop.
Got to find some answers here against Hale.
It's smart wrestling from Hale. Trying to cut off the right arm from doing any kind of defense work. And now look at the small joint manipulation on the fingers to add in all the rest of the arm.
Oh, look out, look out. Oh! Jamming shoulder to
shoulder, elbow, wrist, all of that being a bit of a technical lesson here for Indy Hartwell, courtesy of NXT's Thea Hale. Again, now almost a double wrist lock here. Bending the elbow, bending the wrist. Hartwell, though, not giving up.
Thea Hale
whoop, whoop.
giving away her base there to Indy Hartwell underneath.
This has actually been a good match so far. I'm impressed with this match and the work both ladies are doing. Now the story is Thea Hale's finisher is the Kimura, so Thea is working the arm the entire match. I know, how crazy is that? Work up your finisher as you do an arm, arm submission. Work arm wrist submission. Work the arm and wrist and shoulders. That's what she's done the entire match.
Was trying to set up her spine buster, and Thea is all over Indy Hartwell.
Almost looking like she's trying to lock in a Kimura.
Dude, like every time Thea, I know, right? Yeah, imagine that, working a body part. And now looks like Indy's trying to get her into like some sort of bear hug. So what does Thea do? Go right for the arm.
With the spine buster that Hartwell and Hale is still in it.
Credit to Indy Hartwell for staying in that one, withstanding, fighting back.
Hey, what's up, brother? BKL Sports Entertainment Show. Whoop whoop. It's a positive. Like seeing ICP like appear like before Dynamite, that is a positive. It's absolutely 100% a positive. That definitely shows. That just kind of reiterates Tony being like he's open to working with other other promotions.
Ooh, rolling through.
Wait a second.
It's a time for Boyd. Oh, I was actually won championship gold in NXT once upon a time. Hartwell nearly had it.
Nobody home tonight, though. Look out.
Ooh.
Oh, dude, I will get in Thea. I don't know if it was Thea's idea or somebody told it to her, but the fact that Thea's running with it. So when that move, that bounce, like that springboard, like backward senton that she just did, the boink, that inadvertently got her the NXT Women's North American title. She now uses it as a falsie. That's smart. Whoever told her to do that, or if she came up with that, smart. Yeah, and of course we knew she was going to get fed to Indy, unfortunately. Oh, shit, I must have missed that.
This is a technical showcase throughout the matchup. But in the end, Indy Hartwell found a way to get the Hertz donut and seal the matchup. Great resilience by Indy Hartwell. That's been a trademark for years.
She continues to keep that momentum up, keep that fire burning.
Good match, though. That was a good match.
This tournament rolls on.
Let's take a look at the updated bracket. Indy Hartwell and by Elegance had a bye. We will see Heather by Elegance for our show.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I missed that. My bad.
Stone in other quarterfinal action.
Brothers,
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is A.J. Francis. I stand before you as a humble servant in front of the congregation, asking you to reach into your hearts. Look after my brother Expressions. I know you saw last week he took a tombstone from that savage thug Elijah. And I just want to help with his medical bills. You know, the medical care system in the UK is so hard, man. It's so expensive. Thank you, brother. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, okay. $40? Man, get y'all broke asses on, man. What's wrong with y'all? Richard, Brandon, long time no see. Hey, I don't know if you've heard, but we're doing a little fun for Expression. So I want to know if y'all want to kick in.
Man, have you even put your own money in this app? And whatever happened to the
Dude, Lab Rat, that is Lab Rat, you're not lying. You ain't lying. Like that is how you that is like the training that they should be having, is being able to pull that shit off while tired and having worked a match or being gassed.
You big bald ass. Rich is bald too.
That was good. Okay, that was funny. That was funny. That was good. That was funny.
International championship is at stake. We're coming from KC Navarro following his TNA World title match.
AJ Francis, in my opinion, he's a good performer. He is an entertaining performer. I like watching him on TV. He's good. He gets it. He totally gets it.
Caesars, get 5 medium special for just $9.99.
All right, I'm taking a quick piss break, grab a couple sodas, be right back, boys. Whoop, whoop.
Oh, it's a glitch, all right. But who knew a glitch could taste so good?
Yeah, he is a tremendous personality. Whoop, whoop. All right, be right back. Yeet, yeet.
And 60,000-kilometer war.
We back. Whoop, whoop.
2026 Ram 1500 Black Express. Starting at $56,995.
Nothing beats the return of the Tim's grilled cheese melt. Well, except if you add bacon to it.
Dude, I actually hope that AJ does stay in TNA.
Enjoy a Tim's bacon.
Because if he tries to go, if he ever does go back to WWE, he'd be so micromanaged and over-scripted. Like, that's the last thing he needs. That's the last thing he needs. If, like, let AJ do his thing in TNA and just get over on his own.
Get a Whopper meal for $8.49 only on Wednesday.
When you don't order furniture from Wayfair, it's natural to wonder what if. Like, what if it doesn't fit the space? Or what if it's tough to put together? What if it doesn't hold up? What if your friend Charles hates it?
I hate it.
With Wayfair, you don't have to wonder what if. It's style you'll love with quality you can trust.
That Wayfair sofa is fresh. These chips, stale. You know that, Papa? for only $12.99 at Domino's.
Get ready to fly, pal.
Things with a large 2-topping pizza, made fresh to order just the way you like it, when you want it, from your neighborhood Domino's. For $12.99.
I am.
Give yourself a deal. Hello. Every season, story unfolds, built on a series of moments, both unexpected and exhilarating. At this point, the importance of every moment is amplified. You can't count them out. If October isn't given, it's taken. And every moment is covered on Sportsnet. Join Josh Gates for an expedition of a lifetime.
It's been some of the better wrestling I've seen in a while.
This program is aggressive in nature. It may contain themes that are not suitable for everyone. Viewer discretion is advised.
Dude, I could see AJ telling his son that. I could see AJ telling his son that. Get your time. Take it from me. Take it from me, son. Get your reps and seasoning in TNA. Get good there. Then go to WWE.
Man, Billy, you guys are always going to hold a very special place in my heart, man. I appreciate y'all, man. You know, last week I had the biggest opportunity in my life. I fought for the TNA World Championship. But I failed. And I'm not going to lie, man. Nobody was harder on me than myself. And in that moment, I felt like I didn't actually belong in TNA. I thought about everything I went through. Losing my home when I was a child. Losing my uncle recently. I thought about all the kids that bullied me my entire life and told me I'd never be anything. For a moment, I thought they were right. But then I thought about my journey. I thought about all those days on the indies I grinded. Days like when I was here in Philly grinding. And I didn't quit. And I kept going. And I kept fighting. And I got opportunities like in 2019 to be on a one night only here in TNA. I got put in the Super X Cup hoping to get a job. And I never got it. Because maybe I thought I didn't belong. But I fought. And I fought because I wanted to be an inspiration to kids. I wanted to show kids that they can do anything, especially these two kids right here, my two baby brothers, who went to the same high school as me, the same one that they said, Casey, you'll never be anything. They left me alone in the lunchroom to sit by myself, but I must have did something right. My boys are in the front row watching me with their friends, so I did something right, huh?
Good pro. This has been a pretty decent TNA tonight. Some of the matches have been a little bit long, but it's been a decent show tonight. But it's a live show, and AEW fired a shot or two. Let's just see. They got the machine guns out. What do you guys got?
But you gotta keep fighting, and you can't quit. And I'm never going to quit because just when I thought my story was over, nah, man, my story is just beginning.
It appears the system is working.
I tore my MCL. Believe me, KC, nobody cares. In fact, I don't want you to think I'm a complete jerk.
I set you up in the back with some crayons and a coloring book. There's a nice little daycare section so you can run along now while the gatekeepers attend to some business.
Dude, yeah, you should not be calling yourselves the gatekeepers. That's basically saying like you're basically might as well call yourself Stepping Stone.
X-Division Championship. After thinking, after some reflecting.
I mean, come on. It's gatekeeper. Isn't that not the same thing as Stepping Stone?
You will never get a shot at my X-Division Championship of the world.
Hey, enough is enough already. Ricky Sosa, Leon Slater, the fact is, neither one of you deserves another match against the system. In fact, neither one of you are worthy of a match against the gatekeepers, against the system.
Okay, yeah, Casey photobombing the promo in the back's kind of funny.
This was my time. This was not your time. And I get it. You guys call yourself the gatekeeper. Y'all look like a bunch of bitches.
Big mistake, kid.
Oh, wait a minute. System swarming Casey Navarro.
I appreciate the bravado of Casey Navarro, obviously coming out here a lot of passion in his heart, but he might have marked up the wrong tree, but he might have been loose.
There's Lance Slater, baby, and Ricky Sosa. All these men have been held down by the system as of late.
Get me 8-man tag, pal.
System just got equal numbers here.
Jinx!
Will not be slowed down by the system any longer.
Where is she? No, if I said I want done now. Miss Maria, Miss Maria.
Says I think it's four.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
I believe 4 belts now.
I haven't seen her. I've been looking. No, but you're up next. No, I know. I can't find her. If you don't go out there, you're gonna forfeit your title. No. I'll find her. No, you know what? I'll do it myself. I'll fight them 2-on-1. I can do it. Very brave of you. Well, if you don't find Rosemary in the next couple minutes, then.
Well, right now it's time for the TNA injury report presented by T-Game.
Okay, now, yeah, Rosemary being missing, that was something that could have been threaded throughout the show. That's like, yeah, Allie trying to find Rosemary before the title defense, that was something they could have threaded throughout the first hour of the show.
The personal concierge has recovered from the ocular chemical exposure after being misted.
Yeah, a little bit of a miss both there.
Rosemary at Slammiversary. Unfortunately, his vision has returned and no further treatment is necessary. Jason Hotch and Mustafa Ali have both been medically evaluated and cleared for competition.
Give me the gimmick report, pal.
Heading into tonight's TNA International Championship match in our main event.
Well, that's the main event tonight?
This is the TNA injury report presented by
Without hearing about the wanted man, your world champion Nick Nemeth. Well, sit tight.
Yeah, and I responded to it. I think it's been a decent show so far.
Nick Nemeth is great. Than ever. This has now been the TNA injury report brought to you by A.
Closed captioning is brought to you in part by Rogers, Canada's best and most reliable 5G Plus network. Rogers, we got you.
Waiting to figure this out. End the waiting game. Felix connects you with a doctor online, so you can get an ED treatment plan that's right for you. Get started for free. Felix, we'll see you now.
I guess it's Canada AMC feed.
I gotta say, you guys have made it very difficult to come up with movie ideas. There's just no drama or tension. You could basically skip everything. It's okay. I don't blame you.
Getting the McDonald's you love for under $4 each every day?
Yeah, so far, like, we had like one buffer on this feed, and that's about it.
More of what you want with McDonald's snacks.
For only $12.99 at Domino's, carry out your cravings with a large 2-topping pizza. Made fresh to order just the way you like it, when you want it, from your neighborhood Domino's. For $12.99, carry out your cravings and deliver yourself a deal.
Minnow.
AWS AI is moving business forward. It's how Audi takes vehicles from concept to customer. Delivers real-time match insights to Bundesliga fans.
Wait, is there like an Audi Amazon partnership in Canada or something here?
How will AI revolutionize your business? AWS AI is how.
The truck with road presence. The truck with a sport performance hood. 20-inch all-black aluminum wheels. Rugged black grille. And it comes with an unsurpassed 10-year or 160,000-kilometer warranty. The new 2026 Ram 1500 Black Express.
Whoop, whoop.
$56,995.
Been having a lot of issues recently, and I just feel like she never listens to me. Once I clock her.
These are the new smoking honey melts at Firehouse Subs. We were founded by firefighters, so they're built right. Melting and toasting with smoking honey chipotle sauce, loaded grilled chicken. It takes a firehouse kitchen to make a melt this good.
Ooh, that looks tasty.
Dad, I'm talking trees, girl.
The 2026 Subaru Forester. Trust the real search engine.
Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash. The sweet scent of a honeymoon in Fiji. Moisturize with vitamin B.
You better not be using all the Old Spice.
Can you get my bag?
Say hello to Zero.
You know, all the Huffing Puff games.
Of course, we're talking about buffer. Now we got buffering issues again. Shit.
Bigger, better jackpot. Your Huffing Puff and Candyland.
All of the shots, scores!
Yeah, I fucked it up. We'll see if it stabilizes. I might need to reset it again. Who knows? All right, there we go. For as soon as I say that, it does it again. I just gotta learn to keep my mouth shut.
It may contain themes that are not suitable for everyone. Viewer discretion is advised.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm standing by with TNA knockouts.
That's 5 belts.
Champion Zaya Brookside. Zaya, last week you attacked both Elena Black and Wendy Chu after their time limit draw. Can you tell me why?
Why? Wow. Hot.
Yeah, gonna do a refresh. Get a new feed going.
Wow. Hard-hitting questions, Gia. Why? Because I can. Last week proved exactly what I have been saying. Elena Black isn't as good as she thinks she
Oh, here we go again, pal.
is. She couldn't even advance in the TV title tournament. And then Wendy decided to play hero and stick her nose in my business. You can't walk around here saying, I'm the greatest, and unless you're ready to back it up.
Wow. You know, I wasn't scheduled to be here today because I got eliminated last week, but I came in specifically to talk to you, Zaya.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. Because
Oh, give me Wendy Chu, pal.
last week I couldn't help myself and just realized that I'm
Points, cold-blooded. Whoop, whoop.
You're a coward.
A coward? Yeah. I am a champion.
Coward. She said coward, pal.
Yeah, a lot of the other girls don't think that you act like a champion. So what are you gonna do about it?
Other girls
Yeah,
think
I
that
know.
I cannot do.
Yeah.
You think I care what you think?
That's quite enough. But I'll be honest, everyone agreed with your actions here last week. Okay? You want to prove that Saya's all talk? You got it. Next week, Saya Brookside, Wendy Chu, one-on-one for the title.
Fine. Another woman that thinks she's special.
All right, so we got that set up for next week. Zaya Brookside defending the knockout title against Wendy Chu next week. Whoop, whoop.
We'll see about that. And thank you, Santino.
Really, really hope Wendy here beats your ass.
Oh, shut up, Elena. First Santino and now are you here? We are done with this.
I will say Zaya has turned up a little bit since, like, she's definitely kind of leaning into the heel character. What the fuck with the buffering, man? Come on, leave us alone.
For a first of 2 championship matches this evening with taglines Demon Bunny, Allie and Rosemary won the title back in Slammiversary, but we've seen how he gets branded internationally cheated to advance in the TNA Knockouts television title tournament against Demon Bunny. This is Heather and
Bro, are you kidding me right now?
practical rematch stemming from Slammiversary. The TNA Knockouts.
Dude, this is why I should be allowed to just beat motherfuckers' asses. Every one of these feeds is in the buffer shit bowl.
And actually, now that I can see each and every one of you,
What the fuck, man?
respectful rematch stemming from Slammiversary. The TNA.
What's your attention, please?
What the fuck, man? Yeah, right at the top of the hour, it starts getting bad. Dude, yeah, you cannot, at this point, you cannot convince me this is not coordinated. Like, there ain't some shit behind this.
Like it or not. Kelly's former world champion. She has all the skills, all the experience to do it, but
Bro, what the fuck, man? Yeah, I know. It's like Oprah here handing out buffers, pal.
Swipe at Mr. Elliott's shot from behind by. I mean, this is the truth of the matter. It's not even 2-on-1. It's 3-on-1. It's 4-on-1 if that Putz gets involved.
they're indistinguishable from winning.
This is on par for the Elegant brand. And remember, years ago, they won the Knockouts with tag team titles for the first time in a 3-on-2.
Yeah, if... Fuck. What the fuck, man?
You're finally starting to catch up, Tom.
It's not a good thing. It's an elegant thing. It's cheating. Is what it is.
Yeah, I like the way it looks, though. And so do most people.
Allie got the knees up there against Heather.
I made it about 20 seconds.
Allie charging at him. Looking fired up. Did she pull off the upset?
Digging down deep here.
Oh my God, 2 for 1 there by Allie.
Okay. Okay. Looks like we're good. Looks like we're good. For now. For now. Of course, as soon as I open my mouth, some shit's gonna go down again. Almost like they're listening, pal.
You're gonna pull him all the way into the ring. What is going on? I hope he knows what he got himself into.
What is happening? We're in the middle of a championship.
And there we go.
Allie are desperately fighting 2-on-1. You leave him alone.
Allie's so furious.
You leave him alone.
With Rosemary's disappearance and ripping at the eyes. His precious surgically repaired eyes.
And this has been the lamest thing on the show so far, is this match.
Look at
Just swiping at everyone who's moving.
What has it kept it short?
It's impossible to defend herself.
This one's gonna get thrown out.
Indeed. Whoop, whoop.
The disappearance of Rosemary has left Allie absolutely unhinged.
This is going to get thrown out. This is a disqualification. Allie and Rosemary will technically retain the TNA Knockouts World Tag Team titles. Speaking of championships still to come tonight, the TNA International title is on the line in our main event. There you can see Jason a photo of his wife and daughter, which he brings with him everywhere, and a special toy that his daughter gave Jason earlier on today for good luck. It's Jason Hodgson against Ali for the title. But up next, the Ghost, the Hardys.
Hardy's up next. Whoop, whoop. All right, once we got a commercial break. I'm gonna go get some crab legs thawing. 1 sec, be right back. Whoop, whoop. And back. Whoop whoop.
Make a hard decision and get rid of Hinky.
On part 4 of the Blue Jays Way, the reigning champs retool for a repeat.
Pat Gillett tonight has been Ricky Henderson.
What a player he was. I mean, he could do it all.
And face a wild foe.
Yeah, they were the rowdy boys.
Destiny awaits. The Blue Jays Way, this Sunday after the game, only on Sportsnet or streaming on Sportsnet Plus.
Join Josh Gates for an expedition of a lifetime. Expedition Unknown. Wednesday on Discovery.
This program is aggressive in nature. It may contain themes that are not suitable for everyone. Viewer discretion is advised.
We have 30 seconds. Go. This is gonna be unbelievable.
30, give me a 30-second takedown, pal. I like that. Okay, that's an interesting concept for like a type of wrestling show, like a 30-second takedown. Okay,
It's been created and hosted by Rich. This unpredictable tournament will broadcast on TNA Plus immediately following our biggest pay-per-view event of the year, for Glory on TNAWrestling.com for complete information regarding 30-second takedown. Well, tonight here in Philadelphia, we're prepared for the return from the lake of reincarnation of the ghosts.
oh geez, coming back from the lake of reincarnation. So this is a new persona. I've seen International, X Division, Women's Knockouts. This is 5 belts. No, 6 belts. Sorry, 6 belts. Wow, he's actually coming. Wow, he's coming out of the Immortal. Okay, hang on. 8 belts. He's got the old Immortal Championship out. Dude, we got Immortal Jeff Hardy's back. I thought that was a one-off for that match. I guess he's back for real.
Please welcome the TNA World Tag Team Champions,
Okay, that's a creative sign. That was a really creative sign in the crowd, like the old AOL sign, like the old '90s, late '90s, early 2000s AOL sign-on thing. Multiverse loading. You've got mail. Ding dong. Hello, what's up? Hey, Bob. Woo woo. Happy Thursday. Hope all is well.
With the righteous, they were deleted. I'm gonna tell you, they're dead. And speaking of dead, we have here tonight Amy Garcia of Dead City. Thank you for being here. AMC's hot new show. But you know what, Jeff? We also changed because we went in the lake.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? Coming out of that lake, I changed, man. Sobriety's changed me. That lake changed me. I am the Antichrist.
Whoop, whoop.
I am the enlightened enigma. I am the charismatic enigma. I am everything. I'm a sober drug addict. I'm a sober alcoholic. Most people are too stupid to understand what that means, but I know you, the diehardies, understand.
Jeff being very open there about his past demons. What'd you do?
To stand on all 10 toes and start spitting some hard truths. And I want you guys to chant Hardy if you agree with what I'm saying. Word on the street is that we were the goats, but the lake of reincarnation told us we were the goats. So there's no doubt about it. The Hardys are the greatest tag team in the history of pro.
I don't know, what did you do? That's what I'm like. I'm like, what did you what exactly did you do to have that?
And the reason TNA is on AMC is because of that Jeff Hardy. TNA runs or Hardy does.
Ah, gotcha.
And you know what? It's very appropriate that we went back.
I can kind of see it then.
In a ladder match. Because the truth is, without Jeff Hardy, there would be no ladder match. There would be no matches involving tables, ladders, and chairs. We created that. We made it famous. So the solution right now conference, the TNA World Champion didn't have it along with his little brother. Want to talk about
That's 9 belts.
The wanted man, the world champion, the one man who's got that thing around his waist. And everybody in this locker room wants the world title.
Yep, the only one we haven't seen tonight is the other half of the Knockouts tag team titles. So, Lab Rat, you are the winner tonight. Whoop, whoop.
We're saying goats, boys. I'm better than the both of you. Ride with me. My big professional wrestler who's ever lived, and we are the greatest brothers tag team of all. Jeff Hardy, that's right. I pinned Jeff Hardy. You guys remember when I pinned
Whoop, whoop.
Jeff Hardy? You know, and my I'm gonna have 2 belts in my bag. I'll be able to shove it with all the money in there too. My gear bag's not even gonna be big enough for all those titles. That was fast, but the director of a story to say about all this. Santino Marella is live and open.
Give me peptides, pal.
Philadelphia, I have a question for you. Do you want to see the Hard Boys versus the Lemons for the TNA Tag Team Champions? I think we have a yes, so it's official. And lockdown, the Hard Boys versus the Lemons for the TNA Tag Team Championships. But that's not all. Lemons, you're going to defend the TNA World Championship against Jeff Hardy. And you know what? Since we're at it, Brian Nemeth, you shut him down. You're going to face Matt Harbour next week on Impact. That's what bombshells getting dropped during a matter of seconds. Our demo just to further the shame. A world title match in our near future.
Whoop, whoop.
Jeff Hardy challenging Nick Nemeth for the TNA World title in 2 weeks.
Wasn't that title match supposed to happen tonight?
Ryan Nemeth looks like he made a new thing.
Andy Garcia.
You're a guest here. How dare you? He's a fellow SAG member. It's your unit brethren.
I don't think Andy Garcia is about the Nemeth brothers. Andy Garcia supports the Colts, the Hardys. It's been made official at lockdown. The Hardys will defend their TNA World Tag Team titles against the Nemeth brothers. The path to battle for glory. The lockdown just got all the more intriguing.
Hey, now, girl, I know you are a respectable woman. I know you've heard a lot about the Expressions Medical Fund. I was wondering if you could donate, find it in your heart. $20. All right, man, you're a great woman. That's a good woman right there. All right, thank you, goodness. All right, hometown man. Now, seeing as we're in your hometown, I know you heard about the Expressions Medical Fund. I was wondering if you could get some of that hometown charity. All right.
So look, man, I got a growing tab down in the Gillens right now. I got no extra cash. And not only that,
Give me hometown man, pal.
oh, I'm not giving you any money.
How you gonna hate me and you're supposed to be from the city of brotherly love? See, that's why LeBron would rather live in New York and helicopter here every day than spend one night in this dark.
Leave the hometown man alone.
You know what? I'm glad you're here, because all of this is your fault. If you didn't get Expressions a tombstone, I wouldn't have to be raising this money for his medical bills.
What do you want? Listen, the man had $10,000 loafers on when I dropped them on his head. He got involved in the mess. He was going to try to smash me with a guitar. As far as I'm concerned, it's self-defense.
You know what? I'm tired of you disrespecting Expressions. You disrespected him at Slammiversary. You disrespected him by giving him Tombstone. And now you're disrespecting him by not kicking in. How about I beat some respect into you inside a steel cage?
All right, we're building a lockdown. Hey, at least you're building to it now.
Has already been settled. You want to walk with Elijah one more time at lockdown? But I would be careful.
You might just get your wish.
Call me the Wish Master, pal.
Lockdown continues to take shape, but we push forward in the Knockouts TV title tournament. Coming up next is the Scorch, Jada Stone, and the Wild Child, Jody Brett, one-on-one.
Whoop, whoop.
She's having another very strong outing.
Whoop, whoop.
Still waiting to figure this out? End the waiting game. Felix connects you with a doctor online, so you can get a weight loss treatment plan that's right for you. Get started for free at felix.ca. Felix will see you now.
Some days can be busy, so it's nice to know tasty meals are always on hand. With Heart-to-Home Meals, there are over 200 delightful meal options to choose from, and they're kindly delivered for free by Michael, who always has a smile. I simply call to order, and there's no contract or commitment. Heart-to-Home Meals, for those busy days or any day. Delicious is always on hand.
For a smoother, smarter, simpler season, higher quality harvest. Everything Case IH makes is purposefully designed to work on your farm. We don't just build our equipment to work. We built it to work for you. Case IH, built by farmers.
Built by farmers.
Michelin innovates on the road and far beyond by manufacturing prosthetic leg belts that allow for greater flexibility of movement. Michelin, motion for life.
AWS AI is transforming businesses everywhere. It's bringing fans inside every swing of the PGA Tour. It's how Siemens helps automakers build smart cars. And it personalizes every trip with Booking.com. How will AI revolutionize your business? AWS AI is how.
At the Italian Center Shop, every bag tells a story. It's family celebrations, game nights, road trips, and Sunday dinners. We're part of your everyday moments because we're more than just a grocery store.
Timber-built homes, the simplest way to build your cottage or home.
We build all types of homes. We build small, cozy cottages right up to great big homes.
Start building your dream home today. Visit timberbuilthomes.ca and let's make your dream a reality.
The first day of Fiji and I lose my Old Spice Fiji. She was so gentle on my skin.
So, that's mine. Give it here.
Bye-bye.
Here we go.
And long ass commercial break here.
Tuesdays.
I have no idea what's going on. This is a new day.
America's Got Talent. All new Tuesdays at 7 Central on City TV. Blair and Barker, weekdays on Sportsnet 360, or listen wherever you get your podcasts. This program is aggressive in nature. It may contain themes that are not suitable for everyone. Viewer discretion is advised.
If you want, you can call me Mr. Matchmaker Supreme. You're making some awesome matches.
Whoop whoop.
Okay, Santino. I don't know what you just said, but I'm actually making some matches of my own. Yeah, I didn't like how the Knockouts tag team title match went down tonight, so at Lockdown, it's going to be the Elegance brand versus Demon Bunny in the cage.
Ooh, in a steel cage.
Shut up. I'm talking. That is if we find out where Rosemary went.
Yeah, that's important. Yeah.
And also, as I was looking over the roster,
And I like kind of like they're setting up a long-term, so I guess needs to. It's a long-term, thing with where Rosemary disappeared. Where is she?
I did wait. The lack of return on investment, which at the top of my list is Harley Hudson.
Why? What's wrong with Harley?
She doesn't want to match money.
Look, she moved all the way to the USA to be closer to TNA. That's how much she loves TNA. Oh, she has a big heart. She's a great asset to the locker room.
All right, they're probably doing something with Harley Hudson. Okay, I like this.
I'm sure they'll.
Okay, that's actually a good storyline. Like she hasn't won a match in months, so Daria's like, I'm talking to TNA about terminating her contract, like, and Santino's like, no. All right, at least there's something there. At least there's something there.
This is a tough business, made for tough people, not tougher than Jody Threatening, he might say. She's got to continue to punch her ticket in this historic tournament for the first ever knockout TV championship.
Jody Threatening, two-time TNA Knockouts World Tag Team Champion. Running that singles gold to her resume for the first time in TNA.
From Columbia, South Carolina, the
JD Jada Stone has been a highlight for all of us here in TNA Wrestling in 2026. And in the first round of this tournament, she was able to get past Alicia Edwards of the system despite the involvement of Eddie Edwards in that match.
I mean, she is the spark for a reason. She's been lighting everything on fire for the better part of 2026 here.
Let's take a look at the updated bracket. Jody Threat got past Gabby Forza in the first round. Earlier on tonight, we saw Indy Hartwell advance to the semifinal. She'll meet M by Elegance. The winner of this match will face either Heather by Elegance or Mara Shade in the semifinals. Every tournament matchup has a 10-minute time limit, and once the inaugural TNA Knockouts Television Champion is crowned, the title will be defended exclusively here on Impact.
It's always an incredible honor to be the first. You are one of one. There can only be one first. It's a cliche, but it is one for a reason. Everybody wants to make history.
Great performance by NXT's Thea Hale earlier on tonight, but just came up short against Indy Hartwell. Now Jody Threat asserting her size and dominance against Jada Stone. She's going to enjoy that this match.
It's very much going to be a strength and power advantage for Jody Threat. Jada Stone.
Stone trying to surprise Threat and a kick out.
It's going to go to that well. That's worked for her so often. Speed, agility, athleticism. She's got it in spades.
Jada Stone is dealt with. Well, here we go. Cover. Put to the leg and a kick out. Dealt with the system. Dealt with Order 4 earlier on this year. Great action here live in Philadelphia. Chicago and lockdown is starting to come into focus as we learn throughout the night on August 23rd. Oh, we're going to be in Brampton, Ontario, the greater Toronto area. Shortly after lockdown, San Antonio, Texas in September. Tampa, Florida for our biggest event of the year, Bound for Glory in October. I can't wait for the return of Destination X. November 15th in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And at TNAtickets.com for complete information.
But dude, the wrestling on TNA's been pretty good tonight. You know, outside of, some nitpicky things.
On success in the tag team division, but looking for a elusive first singles title here at TNA.
Security there by Stone.
Powerful striking where we see. Whoa! It's where the size disadvantage is going to come into play.
Stone sending Threat to the outside, at least over the top rope.
Stone has impressed in intergender matches here in TNA in the early part of 2026, but look at this. Look at the strength of Jody Threat.
Oh, Stone gets dumped. They're still beats one.
Appropriate underneath Jada Stone. She just got slammed basically on a rock there on the apron. The landing, is that going to be enough for the Wild Child to advance?
Close to the outside leg, and Jada Stone is still in this fight.
And you know what? A little bit of hot take here, but after watching that Thea Hale and Indy Hartwell match, I believe Thea Hale is a better in-ring worker than Indy Hartwell is. I really do. Like, watching them in the same match, one-on-one, I think Thea Hale gets it way better than Indy Hartwell does. I really believe Thea Hale she is on her, where she's at as a performer and a worker, she's on a higher level than Indy Hartwell, my opinion.
And absolutely impressive.
Like the way Thea worked, where everything she did was to the arm, working to get to try to get to that Kimura. Felt very similar to, like, again, I'm not trying to make comparisons, but it felt very Bret Hart ish. Like how he always would work the lower back, he'd work the legs, setting up the opponent for the sharpshooter.
Spark trying to get herself to become the TNA Knockouts television champion. Whoa.
That's got a hold of her, though.
Stone was thinking about the Spark stunner, was trying to set up for it there. Threat did her homework. Big elbow.
The power, that's going to help Jody Threat. And now look who is set up and ready to go.
Off the pump kick, and that's a classic Jody Threat. Big win opportunity. Down with Stone high on the neck and shoulder.
Landing for Jada Stone.
Randy Brett has returned recently to this tournament. Returned with a vengeance in this match.
Got to keep a foot on the gas here. Remember, we talked about it. We saw that count out for that time limit draw. That eliminated both Wendy Chu and Elena Black. You got to keep the pedal to the metal in these early matchups.
We felt the urgency between Hartwell and Hale earlier on this evening. Cody Brett, could it be time for Pop Shove It up onto the shoulders? Stone saves it.
Continuing to fight here. History on the docket. The opportunity is huge.
Brett in the face, staggering Brett. Stone going for the handspring. Hold on, was trying to set up for the spark stunner. Clearly, hold on, cover.
Okay, cool. Jada Stone over. Nice. Good, good. That was the right finish. That was the correct finish. Jada Stone over. That is the correct finish. She is a star for the future. She is the right person to advance in this tournament. Whoop over Jody Threat. Good booking. Good booking there. Jada Stone was the correct choice to go over in this match. And with a surprise win too. Like a flash pin.
Let's take a look at the updated bracket. Jada Stone will be the winner of Heather by Elegance and Mara Shade in the semifinal. On the other side of the bracket, it's Indy Hartwell and M by Elegance. I know you'd love to see an all Elegance final.
Absolutely. We can see an elegant empire, but that's not the only title we have on our mind here tonight.
The TNA Knockouts Television Championship Tournament will continue, but we are moments away from our main event. The TNA International title is on the line. Let's take a look at the headlines. Mustafa Ali has redefined the TNA International Championship. He's represented and defended the title in 5 countries over 110 days. Remember, the TNA roster voted for Jason Hodge to have this title shot, but the same look at that. Ali has been pinned one-on-one in TNA since January.
For Jason Hodge to climb, it is the biggest single opportunity of his career. Can he capitalize here tonight in Philadelphia?
We're set for our main event here on TNA Thursday Night Impact on AMC.
Oh, it's time for the main event. Whoop whoop.
Challenger representing Order 4 from Toledo, Ohio, weighing in at 210 pounds, Jason Hodge.
Tonight marks the biggest opportunity of Jason Hodge's career. With his wife and daughter at ringside, Jason Hodge challenges Mustafa Ali for the TNA International title. Live next.
There is a different energy radiating on Jason Hodge.
All right, so we're going to a hard commercial break, or I should say a picture commercial break while we're doing the entrances. And we'll start for the Smoky Toki. Be right back. Woo! Yeah, pal.
Jason Hotch chose to directly defy.
Whoop, whoop.
Accepting this match.
Yeah, pal. Hey, do some. Actually, I gotta do something else real quick. Be right back.
Step up to him as international champion.
All right, my bad. We're back. We're back. I forgot I had to flip the. I got some crab legs sitting in some cold water thawing. Yeah, I just had to flip them real quick. Got this Papa John's spicy garlic butter. I got sitting on my heater melting for it. Whoop, whoop. Hey, you're all good, MSG. Whoop, whoop. Hey, away she goes, boys.
Even in his simplicity, at least a little.
Whoop, whoop. Well, much love, brother. Hope you're having something good tonight. Yeet, yeet.
We are bracing for our main event tonight here live in Philadelphia. The TNA International.
It's now time for the main event.
Remember, it was last year at the Against All Odds event in Phoenix, Arizona, that Mustafa Ali took that opportunity to put Jason Hotch.
Nice. Whoop, whoop.
Hotch was blowing up.
Will that be a bit of repeated history here tonight? Ali prepares himself to teach yet another lesson to one of the members of Order 4. We talked about Jason Hotch's potential for years. Is tonight the night it becomes realized, or is he beaten back down in position?
We are back here live in Philadelphia. This is our main event. The TNA International Championship is on the line. Mustafa Ali defending against Jason Hotch. A battle within Order 4.
You saw there right at the top, Jason Hotch tried to extend the fist as maybe a sign of respect between someone who's, like it or not, been a mentor to him, refused by the international champion.
That TNA Impact now trending on social media. Thank you for tuning in around the world. Jason Hotch was voted to this title shot by the TNA locker room. Mustafa Ali couldn't believe it. He was trying to convince Jason Hotch that this was somehow a sick, twisted joke by the rest of the roster.
Leon Slater was one of the folks that came to Jason Hotch's defense and directly told him that he deserved this. And then it was the words of his wife that convinced him to truly step up and take this. But I mean, he might already be regretting that decision.
Oh, shot there by Mustafa Ali.
Ali yelling at Hotch saying, "You don't come in the ring with me. You're not worthy." Is he ready for this opportunity? Can he rise to this occasion?
Hotch trying to track down Ali. Ali trying to assert his dominance in the early going. That was Hotch.
So it makes Mustafa Ali one of the best in the world.
Hotch a little frustrated here. Now Ali throws the box and he takes down Jason Hotch.
Non-stop, relentless barrage from the international champion. And a smile to boot.
What does that tell you about Mustafa Ali's confidence level?
Ooh, it sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good. Yeah. Try and defrost some meat. That's that's always a pain in the ass, man. I currently got some pieces of chicken sitting in the fridge that I've had frozen right for a little bit, trying to hopefully have thawed for ready to go like either tonight or tomorrow night.
Good luck on his way to the building.
Look at this. Absolutely.
Well, dude, if you got an Aldi nearby you,
From the challenger here.
dude, they got these
Jason Hodge has been
they got these I
wrestling.
know I've shown them before, those chicken breasts, like chicken breast skewers wrapped in bacon, honey barbecue. Good, easy, quick go-to.
Jason Hodge is the definition of working from the bottom and trying to get to the top. Let's take you back to what turned this whole matchup around. This tornado DDT, planting Ali on the floor. Hodge taking control of the veteran Ali. Incredible turn of events.
Where you can hear the contact made there by Ali, lighting up the chest and those chops going down the collarbone, radiating down the arm.
And they got their 8-pack. Oh yeah, they got those chili lime 8-packs. Those are pretty good. The only thing that sucks about them is they're not bacon wrapped.
Cuts down Hodge again. Oh, this man is over the line.
I'm going to send a message to all of Orders 4.
Ali was throwing Lamont today outside by Hodge.
When Hodge gets an opening to fly, there's few people who can keep him down.
Man, I'm wondering, are we gonna see it? Are we gonna see a title change tonight? Hard commercial break, pal. Last one. Whoop, whoop. Are we getting a title change tonight?
Still waiting to figure this out. End the waiting game.
Nice. Whoop, whoop.
Online, so you can get a weight loss treatment plan that's right for you. Get started.
Sounds delicious.
Felix, we'll see you now.
Burger King Canada has an elevated Whopper and new fries, so they invited.
Yo, you're a mac and cheese commercial break.
Perfect day around this. Very crispy. This is actually really good. Get a Whopper meal for $8.49 only on Wednesday.
Games for the slow new with bigger, better jackpots. FanDuel. Happen Canada. Oreo double stuffed ice caps are the perfect way to make the most of that summer feeling. Whatever that feeling is, savor summer while it's here with Oreo double stuffed and original ice caps.
I'll tells you to turn back.
Nice. Man, I think that might have been. I don't think I've seen that. So there's a period like probably about 10, close to 10 years ago, I stopped watching. I don't know why.
Only $12.99 at Domino's. Carry out your cravings with a large 2-topping pizza. Made fresh to order just the way you like it. When you want it from your neighborhood Domino's. For $12.99, carry out your cravings and deliver yourself a deal.
Still waiting to figure this out. End the waiting game. Felix connects you with a doctor online, so you can get a weight loss treatment plan that's right for you. Get started for free at felix.ca. Felix, we'll see you now.
Oh, hey. Wait, what was the question? No. Can I get a burger with a side of fries?
Think you're a better driver when you think again. Smoking weed affects reaction time and concentration. A message from Mad Camp. 1 in 3 males over 40.
I'm sorry, as somebody who grew up on those like old like 90s drunk driving commercials, watching a Canadian getting high commercial where the dude's like clearly baked out of his mind at a drive-thru trying to order food, that was funny. I'm sorry, I popped for that. That shit was funny.
No more dribble dramas. 10 a minute. Proud partner of the Toronto Raptors.
Reminded me of this one Jack in the Box commercial I saw one time. It was like I think it was like late, like back when I worked there in 05. Because I remember watching it as part of like a training video. Like, hey, this promotion's coming up. Of like, you prepare for more tacos. And it's like a dude in a van. He drove up to the speaker box, clearly stoned and high, possibly even tripping because he has a hallucination of Jack telling him, "Get the tacos, man." And he's like, "How many should I get?" And Jack's like, 30. And the dude's like, "That's what I was thinking."
For everyone, viewer discretion is advised.
We are back here live.
And I remember one of the managers being like, "Why do they do that? 'Cause they're gonna have people coming up here ordering 30 tacos at a time."
The challenger hops on the right. Both men go.
You're right, Tom. This is dangerous territory.
And I'm like, hey, hang on. I am the taco man around here. Like, you've seen how fast I move on the taco station, pal. Well, I didn't say pal because I wasn't. Hey, you know what? I'll give TNA this too. They actually saved the table spots for the main event. How about that? Saving the table spots for the main event. How's that for a concept?
Take a look at this. From the top rope to the outside for this table.
Dude, and I will say this though. It looked like that could have been worse. Here's where what went right. When they did the superplex, they realized we don't have enough distance, so they made sure to add a little extra jump and spring to make sure they got enough distance to where Ali's spine didn't land on the on the mat and actually hit the table, or the lower, I should say, the lower half of his spine.
This match is going on. There's a count in the ring right
Yeah, at least Jason Hodge kind of realized there, or somebody realized there, and made the call. Put some extra spring in that jump because you're not going to get enough distance if you just do a regular superplex.
Count of 5. Both men after the count of 10 to get back inside the ring. Count of 6. Count of 7. Hodge and Ali starting to stir. Count of 8. Count of 8. Just push past Hodge. Ali's back inside. Count of 9. It's just 9. Hodge beat the count.
Like, this is a good TV main event. This is a good TV main event. And they at least had stuff throughout the night building to it.
Did you see the look in the eyes of Ali? He is enraged. He can't believe Hodge. Oh my God.
Ali trying to lash out at Hodge.
Yeah, far from a perfect show, but overall, I thought TNA stepped it up tonight. I think they realized that they had competition tonight in a live collision, especially when. Here's one negative I will think about them, a collision opening their show with the Motor City Machine Guns debuting. That kind of emptied a bullet in their chamber and gave TNA an hour to come up with a counterattack.
Incredible if these two men are even moving, let alone continuing to brutalize each other like this.
Take another look at this. The strength of Hodge to set this up in the first place, and then
like, if you're put it this way, if you're gonna date, if you're Collision, if I'm Tony Khan, I know Collision is going on air live an hour before TNA Impact they go live. I'm setting the Motor City Machine Guns at the top of the second hour on my show and the top of the first hour of their show. That's some Monday Night War shit right there.
Like it or not, you're playing Ali's box here. He sees the opportunity. He strikes like a scorpion. And oh, wait a second.
Ali just ripped that belt off of Hodge's trunks.
Referee is not going to make any call on this. Whipping Hodge like a dog. Staring at a
He's whipping him like a government mule.
You know what they say about a dog? And
Stop protecting his best friend. Oh my God, Hodge accidentally struck Skyler. Ollie isn't coming. The referee's come too. Ollie's been the rope.
Dude, this is good. This is good. Like when Tasha put, dude, now I'm like, okay, this is a good main event. This is a good main event. Now we just saw Skyler and Tasha turn on Ali.
roll all the way through. Look at the power of Ali. And that might have been the last gasp. A last breath moment. Is it calculated for Ali? 50. Where is Hodge fighting?
Dude, this is a good TV main event. Honestly, actually, I put this more on a pay-per-view. Like, this feels more like a pay-per-view payoff. Either way, good shit. Not a pay-per-view main event, but like a payoff at a pay-per-view.
Oh God, Ali on his feet though, but look out! They stopped by Hodge. We have to fight this. Come on, Hodge.
And new! This was a good TV main event. This was good. They did kind of telegraph it a little bit by having the family in the ringside.
Impossible act. Jason Hodge has become the new TNA International Champion. Look at this.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing where Order 4 goes from here because they just had Skyler, come to Skyler and Tasha turn on Ali. Or he's stopping from cheating.
Warning, the following program contains
Whoop, whoop.
extreme sports and violence and may not be appropriate for younger viewers.
No, that was a good main event. That was a really good main event. I enjoyed that. All righty, so we are on JCW. We're at the 1 hour and 42-second mark. Whoop, whoop. Not the live premiere one, the replay one. We're at the 1 hour and 42-second mark. That is 1:00:42. Whoop, whoop. We got about 39 minutes left. Yeah, the current timestamp is 1 hour, 42 seconds. I'm going to take a quick piss break. Be right back. And then we'll get it started. Yeah, pal. All righty, and we are back, pal. Whoop, whoop. And once again, we are back at JCW Lunacy at the 1 hour 42 seconds. And we're going to do our usual countdown. 3, 2, 1, play. Hit and play on play in 3, 2, 1, play.
Nearly 7 feet tall, the Intensity.
Well, a lot of turmoil in the locker room as Vito and Sally boy getting into it. Gotta wonder what that history may be with Vito and Sally's dad that we don't know all about as well.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure they explained it pretty clearly. Vito either was the one who had Sally Boy's dad taken out or did it himself. I mean, it's pretty clear from what Vito said. Either one of those two scenarios happened.
Weighing in at 92 kilos, the Devil's favorite dealer. Make some noise for
Okay. One of the few men intimidating enough to stand up to Cruel. And while he's not the size of Cruel,
I'm going to do a hot take here. I'm going to do a kind of a hot take here.
as intimidating in his own way.
This is where kind of Russo needs to take his own advice. Like, you know how he talked about how back in the day, throughout the rule book, they think we're going to go left, we go right, or if they think we're going to go right, we go left.
Was it contention for the JCW?
I think he needs to take that same approach to his own booking, in my opinion. Because right now, based on what happened earlier in the night, I fully expect the Outbreak to show up in the middle of this match. I fully expect Outbreak interference in this match, or Barnabas, or Cocaine.
7-foot insurance policy. You can feel the temperature of the room change as the enigmas stare down.
We know that.
So what if, I'm just saying, what if, okay, people are, okay, because based on what happened earlier in the night, they expect this to happen. So what do I need to do creatively to make sure that doesn't happen? That's how you kind of swerve the swerve and make it make sense, if that makes sense.
The first time we see Cocaine in a situation where he's so physically overmatched. Oh, but stays on his feet.
Finds some extra momentum. Sends the big man reeling.
Oh no, back around the throat and tossed into the corner.
No worries, they're already off, pal.
Conley got out here with Cruel. Obviously, he's got issues in our main event. He's got Kerry Morton one-on-one. He's got now, I guess, referee and enforcer. Oh, Too Tough Tony and Willie Mack. But Too Tough describes that clothesline by Cruel that nearly dropped Cocaine on his head.
Oh, so methodical. Standing over Cocaine.
Yeah, almost stalking Cocaine.
Whoa.
Look at the knee. No dent. No effect.
Whoa, there's the agility of Cocaine on display. Come on.
Double spring.
Whoa.
Gets Cruel over it.
Okay, the way that he actually bounces off the bottom rope, facing one way and pivots to face the other way to bounce off the top rope, that is a talent. Cocaine, that is.
Nearly through the steel.
Put a big dent in the front row there.
And now Cruel's dazed. Now Cruel's feeling it. And Cocaine gets sense. An open. No way. No way.
Spine first into the ring post.
We are still learning about the level of power that Cruel possesses in that frame of his, and it gets scarier by the week.
I can give you guys a kind of a free sample right now. If you guys want a free sample. You ever heard of the fetishes of Quentin Tarantino? It's one of the weirdest ones I've ever heard.
Cocaine in a bad way out here, and Cruel can do whatever he wants with him at this point.
Another handful of hair just dragging Cocaine around this inside area.
Yeah, we're gonna stop right there. Yeah.
Just looking into Cruel's eyes.
Rolled back inside the ring.
Come on, you are not going to convince me that the dude who basically wrote the script for From Dusk Till Dawn, and then his character gets Salma Hayek's feet in his mouth. Come on, or toes in his mouth. Come on, You ain't going to convince me he did. That was not a. Come on. You ain't going to convince me.
Cool, it just sucks.
Now, that was a long fall down.
Yeah, you can almost feel that in your bones watching that from this up close.
A number of times in this matchup, it seemed like Cocaine was building some momentum.
That's a good mom. That's a good mom.
What? No way. Cool's making the climb.
There's not much Cruel.
Yeah, as brilliant of an artist as he is, he's also completely fucked and sick in the head.
See how much it phases Cruel here. Cocaine can get him over.
Is it enough? What's Cocaine taking out himself?
Whoa!
Massive superplex.
I am shocked the ring is still standing.
Tremendous crash, and both men are down.
Both these entities have put so much pain and punishment on the other. Who can rise to the occasion? Both men rise.
Mirroring each other here, both men back on their feet.
Oh, both looking for the goozle.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cruel might be stronger here.
Right on the windpipe.
Cocaine.
Oh, wow.
Cocaine throwing my mind. Cocaine's got Cruel with a knee. Finding a way. Cruel breaks free for a moment. Incidental contact.
I bet he wouldn't call it more than incidental.
When education works for you, everyone wins. Flexible, affordable.
Ah, shit. Ad break.
At Farmers, we're making insurance simple and honest.
That is correct. We cannot swing any line.
So, no hiding behind fine print.
For the record, the guys are there to have the grain.
Honesty. That's what you get when
you have Farmers.
And unfortunately, cannot skip these. All right, we're at the 1 hour, 9 minute, 10-second mark. Whoop, whoop.
Cruel is down. Cocaine is heading up top.
Cocaine's got his best chance yet.
Cruel just got blamed.
Swanton Swords. Oh my God, Cruel, they knocked out. Backbreaker. This man is
Yeah, pal. Break me off a piece of that.
Cocaine is writhing in pain.
My God. Cruel has cocaine right where he wants him. Cocaine get wait a minute.
Whoa! No way!
Been hauled to 300+ pounds. On a huge boot.
Just turns cocaine inside here. Oh shit! It's Bishop!
Our Cruel set many matches offender in this match and before. And Bishop mentioned that assault a week ago. The Cruel and the King Conley and the linear.
Oh, look at this!
JCW champion has broken three back into play. Bishop just flipped the script on Cruel. And Cocaine's got the style.
Dude, I think Bishop could work well as a babyface. I really do. Just, I know the comparisons are there, but go, like, my advice to him would go watch Sid from like 96, 97. And just do that and or adapt it. Yeah, he absolutely should pass it. Yes. I mean, seriously, like there's so much money written on that dude. Like, if he had the WWE machine and good creative behind him, he could, like, legit be the next Sid. He really could.
As Cocaine has not forgotten about the world title that was once his.
But, you know, with his, of course, with his own spin on it.
A major loss. What's going to be next to the Neville's favorite dealer? Want to invite you to like and subscribe right here below here on YouTube so you can be a part of JCW Lunacy, which drops new episodes each and every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern.
And keep up with the Lunacy on all social media. Wicked Violent J on Instagram at violentj.ic.
Dude, I will say I think they finally hit the money with this three-person booth with Joe Drombowski, Veda Scott, and Mark Roberts. This is a good three-person announce booth. I think they play off each other. This is a good announce team. This is a really good announce team. Like, these three. Give me UWF, pal.
Some songs are heard, some people will ever own this. To celebrate the collaboration.
Yes, sir. Whoop, whoop. Dude, and good for him for getting that work. Good for him for getting that work. Dude, seriously, Joe Drombowski, he kind of reminds me of like a young JR. And in the best way possible.
2 ultra fresh mystery accessories handpicked.
I mean, he also does kind of look like him. Like, seriously, put a black cowboy hat on Joe Drombowski. Does he not look like a young JR?
Ninjas, do you hear what the fuck we're saying? The brand new song Berserker 187, the awesome collab project. Wacko, the kid, insane clown posse is and will forever only be available in this exclusive collection.
Yeah, he's been hitting that hustle.
Insane clown posse or Wacko the Kid personally just know this bitch. Don't be texting or calling us up like,
whoop whoop.
Slide one of them badass bundle boys off to the side for me. I need that shit in my collection before they're all gone. Because you'll only get your feelings hurt when you hear this response.
Bro, ain't that fucking cool?
Yeah, he is, but for how long?
I set my foot up here.
Lab rat, I just thought of something. Dude, I just thought of something.
186
I just thought of something.
And a 186 other lucky-ass ninjas will be the only juggalos on the planet.
Bishop's tag team partner from MLW just came over.
And to even fucking further, it's over all that.
Came back to WWE.
87 bundles will be autographed.
And he's feuding with a dude who has somebody that they can easily, like, hey, if we could create a situation where we put Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes back together as a team, could we see Trick and Mello versus Corbin and Bishop? Could we see that?
Before someone else does. And by the way, if you dare to experience the actual effects of that wild and allegedly lethal berserker, 187 right yourself. Look for our airheads at all ICP concerts, and of course at the gathering. You know what
not right away. Not right away. Like kind of establish the characters, establish the stories first, and then have them start converging, and that's when you go into the next gear. Yeah, he's gonna be going. Oh yeah, he's gonna definitely go through NXT first. And seriously, like as Grayson Waller put it in his promo this week, the NXT men's main event roster could use some juice, and Josh Bishop would be some juice to that men's roster. Especially if they're fast tracking Cruz Montana to the main roster like they did Joe Hendry. Oh, really? Well, damn. My bad. Sorry, I don't watch MLW. I was kind of know like those groups are affiliated. My bad. What's this Shockwave guy been doing recently? We should book him. We should bring him back. And how about the Steve Carino kid? He seems to have something on him. He seems to have some talent. Yes, sir. MSG gonna be doing. I'm not sure how long I'm going tonight, but man, I want to complete Super Star Wars on stream. I want to beat it on stream, and I'm gonna try to go for it again tonight. Bro, that's Steve. Wait a minute. Hang on. That's the Phantom Steve Carino? Wait, what? If so, fucking whoop whoop. Okay, don't tease me like that, man. Cause I'd be like, oh shit, yeah, good. Dude, they have a Steve Carino on the roster. That's some good shit. So yeah, cause like the green, purple, orange Phantom, like that would have been a good like extra side character for him, that similar to I had it and I lost it. Never mind, I'm tripping.
What the fuck was that? I'm the one that issues the orders. I'm the one in complete control. When I say jump, you idiots say how high. How dare you?
The last canonical time we saw SEWA space CIDE suicide. Last time we saw him, he was part of he was actually getting tested, like he's getting DNA tested as being one of the potential fathers of Jasmine St. Clair's baby.
You don't fucking forget who I am. You don't forget what I'm.
Whoop whoop.
I'm your father. I'm your creator. This one listens. This one understands. You two fucking assholes need to fall in line.
Okay, I like the sort of the building here. Like they're kind of okay, like the outbreak are not being left behind. They're basically being put into a position of who do they go with? Do they go with Barnabas or do they go with Danny Moe?
Your special guest referee.
Oh, come on. Ad break right now.
This is the Google AI Professional Certificate.
Start here to gain the skills for a new way of working.
Your special guest referee.
I can see it happening. I could definitely see it happening, Lab Rat. The zombies go with Danny Moe, and then Barnabas recruits a new team. So basically, it's his new team and Hokane versus Danny Moe in the outbreak. And here's the swerve. Here's the swerve. It's Danny who helps the zombies get clean. As basically like as a repent. And here's a story with that, because Danny realizes that she has to pay. Whoop whoop.
Weighing in at 205 pounds from Bristol, Tennessee, Mr. JCW, the climax himself, Kerry.
Ooh, that's good, Lab Rat. Yeah, he gets Congo Kong and that Mountain Man dude. Whoop whoop. Give me Danny Moe Voorhees, pal. They're on a hockey mask too.
At the title tonight, one title defense a month. There's no stopping Kerry from finally getting his hands on Caleb Conley here and now.
And of course, you see them really back there. Truth up Tony, they look like they're making it clear to Gary. No shenanigans.
Well, keep in mind, Mark, Kerry has a less than stellar history with Tony and Willie.
Yes. And there's a long history between Kerry and Caleb as well. We're going to see it climax here at the main event of Lunacy.
From Charlotte, North Carolina, here's your current reigning and defending JCW Lunacy champion, the chosen one.
It's now time for the main event.
Be focused about the loss Rule suffered earlier on, because Rule is essentially not allowed to get involved. It was stated earlier on, if Rule got involved, Caleb loses, and Kerry Morton will get that future title match against the chosen one.
Willie's here to call right down the middle.
Yeah,
He's going to be okay.
Do not give him a whistle. Do not give that man a whistle.
I hope he's, yeah, Willie's going to be on the outside. Okay.
Once upon a time, I never thought Kerry Morton holding a world title would get a favorable reaction. I never thought that we could feel bad for Kerry Morton, but ever since he uncovered the conspiracy Russo and Conley had against him, Kerry's been riding the wave of momentum. When he can
Point slab right here. It looks like he's a prisoner working on a ship as part of like his, duties.
Caleb, when you overstep your bounds, you get treated with the disrespect that you earn. Remember earlier on, but JWO doesn't forget things like that. And Caleb Conley does not have a friend in the world out here. Rule is banned. Russo's away on business. How do you think Russo's heart's holding up watching this at home?
I hope that he has a stash of blood pressure medication at hand.
The thing is, though, guys, we've had this Russo out here many times talking to us, and he said it over and over. He always has a plan. And I don't know, I hope Kerry Morton is aware that he has to watch out from anything, anyone, because Caleb Conley looks more determined than ever.
Kerry Morton has had his career derailed by Russo and Conley as much as anyone in this era.
It seems
Elaborate. You need a sea shanty?
also had a plan for how to make
Asking you shall receive.
In all of JCW, they are so skilled and so many ways in that.
The kitty man cometh, pal. Whoop, whoop. And we'll eat till our bellies are full. Yeah, pal. All right, back to the main event.
Is going to have to prove his mettle here by having a fair.
Kerry Morton is absolutely on fire here.
Yeah, series of takedowns. Conley keeping his poise and composure. But Kerry battles back.
Conley continues to get caught by Kerry Morton. Whoa!
I like the urgency by Kerry Morton. Let's face it, Kerry realizes this may be his one shot to prove himself. His one chance at Caleb without somebody disrupting it, and he's got to make the most of it.
Caleb holds on and powders. He can't do much out there. Oh!
And I think Kerry Morton also knows that Vince Russo's not here. He's got this match made for him. Do you think that Kerry's going to get anywhere close to the #1 contendership if he doesn't win this match? I don't think Russo's going to let that happen. This is Kerry's shot.
Oh, down it is. And Kerry's firing on all cylinders in the early going, but you got to watch two tough Tony's count. A double count out won't do Kerry any favor.
Whoop, whoop.
The chosen one in a lot of pain here on the outside. Yeah, Kerry needs to break up that count.
Caleb on the receiving end. Yeah, smart move by Kerry Morton. Third generation. Brought up in this sport.
Oh, no. Oh, no, on the floor.
Stalemate here.
Kerry tried to take out physically.
Here is, I will give Violent J and Vince Russo all of the points in the world on this. like they know. Sorry, I didn't mean for that to happen. I really, I gotta give Violent J and Russo points where I believe like they know the money match is a straight, clear Kerry Morton Caleb Conley match. That's why if they're gonna have him wrestle on TV, they're gonna add some bells and whistles to it. You know, not dilute getting a straight up match. You know, people would pay to see. Like, for example, like JWO is basically the ref in this match.
Didn't work on the floor. Will it work from way up top?
Kerry blocking it without trying to take a bite out of Caleb's ear.
Caleb went down hard.
By any means necessary to become #1 contender in one shot from his body.
Wait. Caleb, roll through.
Shoulders down. Kerry kicks out. And Caleb measures Kerry with that knee. Champion got his back against the wall.
And here's,
you can tell by his body language.
I know Russo gets a lot of shit for saying this, but here is where writing and creative is so important. Because under normal circumstances, Kerry Morton is a dickhead douchebag character. But he's also like somebody you want to love and cheer for. Even though he's a douchebag. So what you do is you write him and book him in scenarios where he's the good guy. Like you work around that and you put him in situations where he is the good guy. And Russo and Violent J understand that.
Whoa.
Slingshot suplex. Owns the Tully Blanchard. Hook in the leg. 2 count only.
Morton's fired up. He's back.
Whoop whoop. That would be a fun trio. That would be a fun trio.
A weekend champion. Time to follow through. Perfect climax from Kerry Morton. But will this give him the #1 contendership?
He's got. Oh no! I thought.
Dude, it would. And dude, again, I'm not much of a in-ring dude, but come on. How could you not miss out on how would you not miss out on the opportunity to have a father-son tag team match? Ricky and Kerry Morton versus Ray and Dom tag team match. How would you not like figure out a way to get there?
He's resilient. He's a thinking man's wrestler. You can't ever count Caleb out.
And the mic work leading up to that match would be insane. Like all of a sudden you have Dom and Ray have forced like on the same page against Kerry and Ricky. Dude, like building to that, like if they actually would would do a build to that, that would be fun. That would be a fun tag team match.
Champion. Sets Kerry for the Raw.
Oh wait, Kerry. Inside out.
No.
Collision.
And Caleb is able to defeat Kerry with all the other bases covered one-on-one. What does that mean for Kerry Morton's future?
Well, you're right. Just as Veda said, if Kerry can't win this one, he could take those title aspirations and kiss them goodbye.
Right now, Spectrum Business is in Rochester, giving students the bandwidth to build the next big thing with fiber.
Yup, and plus you get a little bit of
every connection.
Again, Ray and Ricky Morton together. I mean, come on, would that not be a little bit? Would that not be fun? Like you get Rey Mysterio and Ricky Morton in the ring together. I mean, we can get a little bit of fun with that. We can definitely get some fun with that.
Nobody there in the corner. The resilient Kerry Martin as he comes up swinging.
Get me the new legacy, pal.
Oh, this is an energy. This is the side of Kerry Martin. We haven't seen quite like this.
Yeah, that is true. He is. He's definitely lost a step or two. Ricky, that is.
Kerry Martin, little Manny Fernandez out here. And it may be our time to kiss it goodbye and crown the new #1 contender.
Maybe Ray should hook Ricky up with his doctors.
Nearly contact with the referee. Oh, no!
Right to Tony. Oh, Tony might be out.
I would think Caleb mentioned, but either way, it doesn't matter now. Tony's not moving.
I don't think he mentioned, but Caleb also didn't seem to mind once it happened.
And they're all ramped up again.
Beautiful. Superplex scores.
Caleb, Gary, they're both down here.
A turning point in this pivotal fight. Caleb looking to stave off Kerry's threat. Kerry looking to cement himself as #1 contender.
Whoop, whoop.
We still got a special enforcer out here, but
Yeah, get that San Diego juice, pal. Wait a minute, it's future endeavors, pal.
Caleb did have a plan. Who could come out here? But no, first and front are here. And they're taking up the special enforcer. Oh my God! How do you do that to Willie Mack? And Kerry knows why they're here. He knows who they're here for. They're going to beat the hell out of Kerry Martin.
Well, didn't Vince Russo say you got plan A, plan B, plan C, unlimited number of options?
Oh no. Will Kerry Martin's title aspirations be wished well in their future endeavors? Oh, big misfire! Kerry ducked! Can't get the fight across! Caleb's up! Oh,
high knee! We need a referee!
Can't get the fight, Caleb! Kerry Martin! It's the #1 contender!
And Kerry Morton over, pal. Whoop, whoop. Which means he gets a shot at the JCW Lunacy World title. Whoop, whoop.
Crazy. He was talked down to. He was demeaned. He was shipped across to the other side of the world more than once. All to prevent a moment like this from happening. Kerry Morton has the next shot at Caleb Conley.
Conley and Russo, they threw so much in the back.
Kerry wins. Kerry wins. Kerry wins. And I just realized something. His finisher is the same as Trick Williams. Like that's the trick shot. It's a trick shot.
Oh, Russo has got to be having the big one at home right now as he's watching because Kerry Morton is the new #1 contender. And maybe only a matter of a few weeks before this visual is official. Kerry Morton is our next world champion.
I think it's where he just came back from. I think that's actually where he just came back from. Like, yeah, the last place he sent him to was Indy. He just got back from. He's got back from there. Heck, yeah, made Bangkok, pal.
The whole thing, the whole time. Our camera's tracking Dynamite Danny Moe, and that's Outbreak, that's Jackson, that's Evil, and they're agreeing with Danny. What's she telling them? What's this about?
Not awesome cliffhanger to go off the show with. Before yet, we have the last thing you see before going off the air is Danny Moe talking backstage with the Outbreak, and they seem to be on the same page. Whoop whoop. All right, so we'll see where that goes. Excellent lunacy tonight. Excellent lunacy tonight, and I will say decent impact tonight. So yeah, tonight's Thursday night was overall a great night of wrestling. Whoop whoop. I will see it. Thursday tonight was a good night of wrestling. Whoop whoop. Hey, yo, yeah, Outbreak, hey, you need what I got, and I got what you need. I got your hookup. Whoop, whoop. All right, so that is it for us tonight. That was fun. That was one of the best Thursday nights I've had in a very long time with wrestling because JCW was good as usual. Like, it was on the top of their game as usual. And Impact, they stepped it up tonight. Like, I think it was Impact stepping it up tonight that made this night so much better. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, Collision was on tonight, which I think gave TNA a little bit of extra kick in their ass because, yeah, they knew they had competition tonight, so they knew they step up their game, and I thought they did a decent job. Whoop, whoop. Time to take a shit, pal. Synchronized shits. Whoop whoop. Alrighty, so our schedule for the rest of this week. Tomorrow we have the SmackDown Watch Along and Bell Count, followed up with HMG Insanity. And then on Saturday we have the night one of the SummerSlam Watch Along, followed up with a review. And then Sunday we got The Wreckage, followed up with night two of SummerSlam Watch Along with another review. And then on Monday we get the Monday Locker Room, the Raw Watch Along, the Impact Attack Tuesday. We have the this week in WWE, we have Hitting the Marks, we have the A Show, we have the Late Start NXT Watch Along, the Wednesday Locker Room, Wednesday the Next Level Wrestling Review, the AEW Dynamite Watch Along and Bell Count, and then again next Thursday. Whoop whoop. Hopefully one of those cameras in the bathroom, pal. SummerSlam-mania, pal. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that bell. We're also on Patreon, patreon.com/Hami Media Group. Check out our friends also on youtube.com/The Vince Russo, where you get the since you just got done watching Lunacy. They have the Backstage Lunacy hosted by Mac Davis and Jeff Lane. Special guest this week, Joe Dombrowski. And then their Patreon, patreon.com/RussoTWC, where you get all the great brand channel attitude content such as Cash Rating the Marks, the Raw SmackDown Review, Master Street Theater, Lions, Tigers, Bears Ahead, on top of so much other content. Mike that toilet, pal. And then as for me, you can catch me on, we just watched Lunacy at youtube.com/Psychopathic Records every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. As for me, you can catch me on Twitter, as the kids call it these days, the X at LG Brandon Whoop. I'm also on Twitch at twitch.tv/LG Brandon Whoop Whoop. I'll be live in about 20-ish minutes with Super Star Wars on SNES. Gonna see how far we get tonight. Gonna trying to complete it, but we'll see where tonight takes us. If I'm going to see you again later tonight, have a great rest of your night. If I want to see any other shows, have a great rest of your week. And much love, Bearcats, Jugger Bros. We out. Yeah, pal. Power shits, pal.